Hold up, boys. We'll get this going in just a second. Here we go. We're live. This is Dolynny TV. You know what it is. Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. Habs and Leafs are in overtime. And ladies and gentlemen, that means our game will take a few seconds to start here on Sportsnet. However, only a minute 30 left in overtime and we'll be rocking. Welcome in, Shiraz. You know, I've got everything already screwed up. I can just tell it's going to be a good night, though, in one sense or another. So let me get that subscriber bar down in case the game starts without it. We'll figure out what goes on here as the Leafs and Habs look like we may be going into overtime there. I'm not sure what's going to happen here as they have had quite a few breakaways and stuff. Matthews taking shots in overtime, but nothing getting done. And Shirai, I'd send you a link if there was one. Unfortunately, I'm watching again on my Sportsnet Now package, so that doesn't work for you. Let me see as down the other way. Max Domi, they're trying to end it. Domi tries to win, and he hits the post. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're off to a running start here. For tonight's Hockey Night in Canada broadcast. It's going to be a good night as they just can't seem to break it through in this overtime period here between the Leafs and Habs. Love the Blazer. Cody, it's Saturday night. You got to look sharp, right? You'll roll up looking sharp. The guys all do, so got to do my part to kind of look the part as well. Let's just quickly see if I can find the Oilers game on anywhere. As TV listings, and let me go over to Sportsnet West. See if I can get the game there. As no, it's still on the Leafs and the Habs, so it is what it is. Going to be a great game, absolutely. Maybe what I should get to while we wait for the Leafs and the Habs to round up their game here is the simple fact that the Oilers lineup is right there, and that I should be getting that going right there. So let's look at the lineup. What you need to know: Draisaitl, McDavid, Kassian, a pair that'll start this evening up front. Of course, it's the deployment scheme. Not essentially your top line tonight, just your top line in essence. You get where I'm going, right? One way yes, one way no, both ways no, both ways yes. Nygaard, RNH, and Neal is your second line. You've got Kara, Cave, and Russell on that third line. That means Archibald is out. Granlund, Haas, and Yurko. That means Chiasson's out. So two new guys in our bottom six. The reason that is because both Chiasson and Archibald are out with the flu this evening, so it is what it is. Hold on. Oh, Carey Price just made another beautiful save. Clefbaum, Persson. So if you're tuning in from Sweden this evening, I'm looking very forward to hear how excited you are to watch Persson play his first NHL game. Nurse and Bear, your second pairing. Bear's back up. He never really went away. Russell and Benning is your third pairing with Mike Smith getting the start in net, breaking out the Blazer. You betcha. Saturday Night Magic. It's a good night to get the Blazer out for Hockey Night in Canada. Got to celebrate somehow, right? You got to do it right. So that's your lineup for tonight. We're still waiting for the game to begin because, Sportsnet will not break away from the Toronto Maple Leafs and Montreal Canadiens because, well, that is the bread and butter of Hockey Night in Canada and has been for years and years and years. Jack, welcome in. And they heard us talking about Bear. No, it was all part of the plan, ladies and gentlemen. All part of the plan. Those things cost so much, you may as well find an excuse to wear the things. They only cost so much if you don't know how to bargain shop at the old suit shop. Literally go to the clearance rack, find the one that's the cheapest, and pay the extra bucks to get it tailored. It's still going to be cheaper than a regular price suit. It's just all what it is. Chewy, welcome in. Oils Freak, why does it say LA has a 4-2-1 record? Well, that would be... That'd be Sportsnet still not updating from the preseason, which, again, I don't know if LA's played a game or not yet. Leafs had the game in the bag. Wilner, yes, they did. Yes, they did, but we're off to a shootout. And Austin Matthews. I was going to say Mitch Marner, but then I saw the mustache, and I should know better, as Austin Matthews will get things rolling against Carey Price, and then finally we'll get on out of here. So Austin Matthews, bang, he's stopped by Carey Price. Oh, Montreal scores. Of course I'm far behind. That just seems like the way she goes. Radwin, welcome in. As guys, hate being delayed, and of course, worse off we don't get to start the game going yet. As we'll get it going soon enough. But we're excited to watch Yurko play. Yeah, you know what? I'm excited to see what Yurko can do for us tonight. He's getting a fourth line start, but in the deployment strategy, deployment scheme with Draisaitl and McDavid, I imagine he'll see top line time with McDavid at some point tonight. And Matthews looks like Ron Jeremy. Matthews looks special. That's the only way I can put it. As Mitch Marner now gets the chance for the Toronto Maple Leafs, that's almost cutting backwards. He's going to take his time and be turned around. So all that Montreal has to do is go out there and score a goal and shut things down for us. That'd be beautiful. Let's see, Crosby almost got a Gordie Howe hat trick tonight. Yeah, you know what, that fight really wasn't much of a fight, but in Sidney Crosby's terms, it's about as much of a fight as you're going to get out of him. So here we go. Final chance for Jordan Wheel, is that? And he's going to be turned away, so now we need to stop out of Carey Price. Guys, this really sucks. I really don't like doing the Montreal Canadiens and stuff. That isn't my thing. Montreal win. Okay, there we go. Bang on. We're rocking, we're rolling, boys. Let's get this going. At least McDavid can grow a beard. Yeah, McDavid's beard's something of beauty. Kind of looks like that guy off of Shameless when he gets it going. Bang. Montreal win. 1 goal, 3 Toronto misses. That's all we got to go. Score projection, you got it right against the Canucks. Against the Kings, I'd almost go a 4-1 victory. You know what, honestly, I think Mike Smith's going to come in hot again tonight. We're going to take less stupid penalties. We're going to score on the power play. We're going to do a lot of things right tonight. I think it's going to be a very good game for us as Oilers fans this evening. And you just got to hope so, because that's the way we do it. And now it's time to get the main event. That's exactly, Wilner. We're just still watching the replay of John Tavares. We got to cut over to that Oilers game right away. I don't want to be missing any seconds off the clock. Because, you know, if we miss seconds off the clock, the Oilers will have already scored. That's just the way it goes. So now it looks like we may end up cutting over to Edmonton right away here. They're cutting out of Toronto. And, ladies and gentlemen, seconds away, Dave Randorf in Edmonton this evening. So we get back-to-back Dave Randorf calls to begin the season. Not very often that happens in Edmonton Oilers land. It is what it is. Got my jersey on. It's game time, people. Cody, I feel that. Leafs have already played 3 games. Have the Leafs played? I thought this was only game number 2. Maybe I'm mistaken. But you know, it's not Sportsnet unless we have an ad in the middle. So give it a second here. We'll be rocking. We'll be rolling. Oh, now we're going to commercial break, guys. So right off the bat, we're starting off hot as we gotta wait to get to our Oilers game. Let me get that lineup sheet off there. That's really killing me. Bingo. There we go. We're rocking, we're rolling. Now, as we're still waiting for the game to start, so that's a good sign for me. It's 8:08, and the game hasn't begun yet, so we'll take that with a grain of salt as well. Leafs played in Columbus last night. Oh, did they? Okay. And they lost tonight in a shootout. Not bad. Not a bad effort at all. Got a notification that the game started. Well, let's get over to Sportsnet now, because they don't appear to have said the game has started, but who knows. Vincent, welcome in. Let's go Oilers. We're hoping so. We're hoping so. You know what? Against the LA Kings, Todd McLellan, the storylines is what it is. I think we can very well go out and get ourselves a victory this evening. The tux, you betcha. Looking sharp. It's not a tux. It's just a little blazer I picked up in my first year of college, so nothing too fancy. Definitely got to get myself one of those actual tuxedo jackets someday soon here. Maybe a little later on this year. We'll find out. Got to get some Oilers jerseys on the wall first. That's the key. Oilers jerseys, then I can start outfitting myself a little bit more. Columbus have not won yet, but I don't think they will go anywhere this season. Yeah, I don't know about Columbus this year. And Oils Freak, you're going Pearson for first goal. Nygaard scores 2, Vincent. You know what? I'll take whatever happens tonight. Everything good is good. I want to see this attack again tonight. Come on, Zach, you're a gem, buddy. Oh, I would take a Zach attack all day if we could get it again. Will this be a game where the Oilers are exposed for lack of solid D like last 14 years? Time will tell. Ace, we don't need to worry. Nothing, puck hasn't dropped yet, so let's not worry about it till we get there. I don't think we have a lack of solid D. I think we're playing with quite a few solid D, right? Pearson looked good in the preseason. Bear looked all right. We're filling the holes admirably this year as opposed to last year. Should get a victory because the Kings aren't going anywhere. They might move quick at the trade deadline. Yeah, the Kings are looking rough, that's for sure. And we need a team effort. That we do. That's the key, Vincent. That's the key. So we're just about ready to drop the puck here in Edmonton. 2 minutes behind schedule, but we got it going as they've got the flags waving and we got the lines dropping. It's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins lining up at center for our Edmonton Oilers this evening. Kazian is great. Can't believe oh man, you guys will go back to that all night, every day. Ethan Bear on the blue line for us. That means Darnell Nurse is also out there. We are going to finally get that hard competing team this year. Well, they competed hard last game out, and we lose the opening face-off, and we're off and running in this evening's game. However, puck already out of play. And it is what it is. Todd McLellan returns as Edmonton Oilers head coach, or as ex-Edmonton Oilers head coach, now the head coach of the LA Kings. Really, guys, I don't get the fanfare for McLellan. He had same thing with Chiarelli, a built team to go to the playoffs with. All he had to do is get him there, and he did, so it is what it is. And I expect they will be exposed, but not necessarily in this game. Well, time will tell, like you said, Aces. We've got the second unit out there to begin this one, and all of a sudden we're already controlling play in the Kings zone, getting to work. Nygaard's out there, Bears pinching down. That allows Nygaard to pick up the puck. There's our first shot of the goal. Oh, man, they all kind of reacted weird. That's our first shot of the game up and over the netting, and that is out of play. What jerseys are we wearing, Oils Freak? We're wearing just our regular old orange. Friday night is the dark blue alternate, and that's all you need to know. So Dave Tippett is your 16th head coach in franchise history for the Oilers. Yeah, exactly. Nicholas, welcome in. An Oilers goal. What? Radwin, you're already celebrating an Oilers goal. Holy crap here, boys. We're off to it. Connor McDavid with goal. Hold on. Let me watch this. Let's break this down. Mike Smith plays the puck. He turned it over to the Kings. Up the other way. Into the zone. Connor McDavid. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Does it get any more better than that? Holy crap. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an effort by Connor McDavid. You have any question about that knee? Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. That knee is perfectly A-OK. That looked slick. Let's get to the replay, guys. That's starting hot. 1907. Connor McDavid makes the play up the middle off a pass from Draisaitl and off the defenseman. That's gotta feel bad. Man, that's a dumb play by the D-man. Just standing there with his jaw down and deflecting it into his own net. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when your jaw drops on the ice because of how fast McDavid is and getting blown by and all. But, wow, second goal and second game of the season. The knee is fine. McDavid drops the mic. It's an exclamation mark to start the game, and we're off and running. Oh, yes, sir. Unassisted, it says, probably for now. Now we get to see Gaetan Haas out here. Yurko taking a shot. Orange Crush returns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it did as well. So second goal. Unassisted, I guess that would be an unassisted marker for Connor McDavid because it looked like it touched the stick of the Kings player, which would mean the last man who touched it for the Oilers would get the goal, and that would be the only goal. Scrum already. All right, we'll take it. Getting chippy tonight. As the Kings kind of have some zone pressure here. I don't know who's on the ice defensively. Looks like Benning and Russell. Okay, so we already see them hemmed in their zone. And Nurse is a forward tonight. No, Nurse is on the back end rocking. I don't know, man. I don't know. And there's the shot, and okay, so Amadio comes flying into Smith. Smith's down on the ice, and you know what? That's good. Get in their face, push them around, get them out of the crease, and show them we're not to be messed with on home ice. This is a very good Oilers team, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 already. We've won our first game of the year. 2 quick starts. We're rocking. We're rolling. You know what? Good go. 1 shot, 1 goal. That's what we like to see. Hate to see the day McDavid leaves. Going to be sad like when Gretzky traded. I don't know. You know what? We can worry about that day, or that day may just never come, and that's the beauty part about it. Nurse and Pair looking special together early. Well, we're hoping they look special all night. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we need them to. That's the key here. Ethan Bear had to just elevate to being an NHL player. Then with Larson out, he now needs to elevate even further up. And that's a scary proposition for a first-year pro, but we'll figure it out. That's why I think the defense will stand up with Smith in net. Well, exactly. Smith alleviates a lot of hard hits for the defense playing the puck, so that's good. And Smith makes positional saves. So we're rocking, we're rolling. As down the ice we go. Jujhar Khaira hustling for a puck. That's what we like to see. Burn that energy early. And right there, Patrick Russell getting a chance. Couldn't get it going, but like, we are strong. That's one thing I like about this third line. No matter who's on there, as long as Jujhar Khaira is out there, this third line is strong on the puck. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what Jujhar Khaira brings to the ice. And I love that he's bringing that absolutely every single shift this year so far. Solid goalie is great, but LA is hardly a top team. Well, you know what? So that's all the more reason to beat them, Ace. There's no reason not to beat them then. It's like having an extra defenseman with Smith in net. Well, in a sense, yes. But it's, but even more so, it's just that extra added relief, the fact that, you know what, maybe I don't have to hustle for the puck because Smith's going to call it. And it's not so much defenseman as much as just having a calming presence back there that can play a puck. See, this one, it creates havoc. That's what having Smith out there it does, is it just creates havoc for the opposing defense. And people are going to catch on to that, and they'll adjust. That's what Dave Tippett's good at, is adjusting. Oilers should be able to beat LA. Well, we're doing it right now, and we're looking good doing it too, is the key here. As we're cycling the puck with the McDavid line out there, things are looking great. And come on, let's keep this going, guys. As long as we keep LA hemmed in their zone 2 out of every 3 shifts, and don't get an extended zone in our shift in our zone, we'll be absolutely dandy. I think with mixing up as many words as I have, it's time to bring over the old Vancouver Titans Cup and take a sip as McDavid goes to play it out. Is Smith the only goalie in the league that plays the puck? No, there's a couple, right? Carey Price, I believe, can play it pretty well. And then, is it Ben Bishop that can play it well too? I think so. Taylor Hall got injured and left the game in Buffalo. Well, what's new? Are you telling me new news or anything? Anything? Not nothing. LA goal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, now we'll blame Ace. So let's see. Ethan Bear up the ice. What happened here? Am I really that far behind? Hold on. I want to watch this play, then I'll zoom ahead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ethan Bear got beat to a puck. Mike Smith turns it around, and oh man, yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They will figure it out, and they will make you pay. So a tied game, Dustin Brown gets a goal. And yeah, that's a hard one to swallow, but it just is what it is at this point. I'm about 30 seconds behind too. Okay, so we're all at different variations of the game. We just talked about how Smith plays puck. Like I said, they can make you, well, burn you with it, and it's tough. Risk reward, sometimes it's great, sometimes not so great. So Smith's got to learn to pick his spots, and he'll communicate with the D a little bit more. Yeah, see, that's Darnell Nurse had that puck all the way, and then Mike Smith made him pay for it. So that's a hard one for the Oilers, but I expect us to come out and get it right back. I wouldn't be surprised. Now we have 7 bad defense. Well, actually, technically speaking, you'd have Adam Larson out there too. So 8 plus Brandon Manning, 9. It's a rough go, right? So let's see what we can do here. Down and around the ice. Kings have it in their zone, or in our zone, but now we work it out, and we're going to find out. Bear for Calder, PP. Okay, what do we just get? Scranland's going to play it. Oh, no, nothing coming. Kings coming back the other way. All right, guys. All right. We got to get it going. On Doughty also. Okay, that's huge for us. So where's this Kings penalty? I'm looking for it. I'm just not seeing it. Is McDavid? Oh, okay, there it is. There it is on McDavid, right? There we go. Slashing call on McDavid. I figured as much. So Drew Doughty. You know what? Honestly, one thing I'd like to see tonight. I'd like to see one thing out of Zach Kassian tonight. Those crazy eyes focused squarely on Drew Doughty. That would be primo if we could get Zach Kassian attacking Drew Doughty tonight. That'd be huge for us. Real deal, welcome in. As we've got ourselves 3 shots on net tonight. And we've already got a goal and now a power play. We're going to set up, load up the left-hand side of the face-off dot. That's going to work out a little bit. It's going to go back to the point. Now we get a chance to set up the attack. We got to go do this right. I believe we play on Monday. I'm not sure. I didn't check the schedule pre-game, but we'll get to that in the intermission. So stay tuned, I guess I could say. This year so far, refs better at calling penalties against McDavid. About time. Well, that's huge. What's up? Well, real deal. Not too much, my man. Not too much. Just rocking the blazer for Hockey Night in Canada. Close chance for dry. Well, right now I'm watching the Oilers get stymied at the blue line, so hopefully we can get things going. Nuge out there. He's going to go back and down. Okay, so now dry is going to activate here. Get that going right there. And again, close. Guys, you're going to get me all excited with these chances. Bang, and... oh, okay, I see what you mean. Draisaitl setting up for the tip play in the slot. Close for Cass. Okay, we have to watch that attempt now. It's Mike Smith. That's one thing. Mike Smith will definitely come in handy on the power play. Being able to get out there and play the puck on the power play is going to be huge for us. As McD by himself could easily be drawing 2 to 5 penalties. Oh, Kazian just whiffs on it, side of the net. Oil's goal. No, Oil's freak. You didn't just call that. You didn't just call that. Did we legitimately just go out there and get a goal? As Gaetan Haas goes out there? No. Okay, I figured as much. So let's go Nurse down and around. So we've got Gaetan Haas getting some power play time. That's huge for us. So let's get it going up the ice. Zach Kazian out there shifting still. Mr. Ethan Bear out there as well. Still on that power play. And we got to hope we can get something rolling here at some point. I'd like to see something going. As not seeing much happening here as the last seconds dwindle off. Drew Doughty in the box and we can't make him pay for it. That's an unfortunate one. You really got to make him pay in that situation. And unfortunately, we couldn't get it done. So Mike Smith out to play it again. No fear of playing it. And up the ice and across the zone. Colby Cave flying out there tonight. I like seeing that. Colby Cave, I was looking for the number on the back of the jersey. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I could have swore it was Connor McDavid out there for a second, the way he was blitzing through the neutral zone. It's just the start easy. We're going to get it. Oh, Cody, we're going to get it all right. Either way, we're going to get it right. Either way, we're going to get a loss or a win or something. Well, the PP, I guess, to break down the power play from what I've seen to start the year is we're more dynamic. We move the puck more efficiently, not better, more efficiently. And that's what a power play is built to do, is efficient passes to create scoring chances. And realistically, guys, as we all know, all it takes is one shot on net to score a goal, right? All it takes. So as long as you're moving the puck efficiently and getting great looks, all you need is one great look and you can turn the game on a dime. So it just is what it is. Hostile Letestu, Nygaard, left-handed Kazian. What? Where's Letestu? I don't see Letestu out there. He's playing for the Jets Farm Club as far as I'm concerned. This would have been the night for the Oil to wear the third sweaters. They're doing it every Friday night of the regular season. So it's not going to be too many times, but it's going to be a few times this year. Well, the ability to move the puck is still not good, but it's better than last year. Well, that's because you've got a guy like Ethan Bear, you've got a guy like Joel Pearson, you've got a healthy Oscar Klefbom, and realistically you're sheltering Chris Russell and Matt Benning, and Matt Benning's been able to make a couple more passes, but exactly, to your point, Nicholas, as well, Mike Smith helps with that. So it'll be interesting to see how the game evolves when we get Mike Smith out and we get Mr. Mikko Koskinen in there. So, Michael, am I streaming the whole game? I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can go to the distance tonight. I was pretty tuckered out on Wednesday night after the game against Vancouver, but I stayed up because those views are popping in on the post-game show. It was quite crazy, but we'll find out. Starting to like the new jerseys. Cody, that's good to hear. Tom McClellan, 411, just trolling around, and off we go, rocking and rolling. Oh, and you know what? We get a little Gene Principe action this evening. He's told not to do the puns on Saturday evening, if you've ever noticed. And you're at work, Michael. Well, I'll try and keep you updated as much as I can. I appreciate you tuning in at work and trying to get the update. I know it's tough during the regular season. You do have the option to check in on 630ched.com. That's another chance you could do, but it is what it is. And I like these orange jerseys, but if they could have the trim, not the trim. If they could have the old orange, like the orange from 16-17, we would be rocking total beauty of jerseys. I love that orange. He's looking great. Yeah, McDavid's looking great tonight. You know what? That first chance was unreal. I'm about to watch the second chance right here, and then we'll get rolling into why McDavid looks so good. Like, he's just beating guys to pucks so fast, it's ridiculous. He just threw that one just over the bar. About how hosting for a trade. I really doubt that ends up happening unless more's given. McDavid looking great, guys. McDavid looking insane. And realistically, we shouldn't be surprised by that. That's what he's here to do. That's why we pay him $12.5 million a year. Smith messed up again. You kidding me? Goal against Edmonton. My goodness. So let's see what goes on here. Smith again. King's goal. Oh boy. Smith is absolute garbage. Well, problem is he's not even butchering it in terms of whatchamacallit. Bang and around, and come on, we gotta get this going. Oh my goodness. Ace! You're of culture to know this. 2006 Stanley Cup Playoffs Finals, Game 1 against the Carolina Hurricanes. Ah, there we go. Ace got it. Ace got it. I didn't even have to say it. He already had it in the chat for me. Toronto Maple Leafs lost. Yes, they did. Zach, welcome into the stream. Appreciate tuning in. Yeah, that's, ladies and gentlemen, that exact play happened in 2006 back in the playoffs, and that is why we did not win a Stanley Cup in 06. Ty Conklin did the exact same thing. Flames Mike Smith is showing up tonight. I think the Flames Mike Smith couldn't make a save, whereas Oilers Mike Smith tonight can't handle the puck. Coming too far out to these defense of that game. Oilers PPU. WTF. Yeah, Jim. I don't know, man. Trade Smith. Oh, boy. If that's going to be the case, we're going to have a rough go of the season for sure if we're already demanding that. Oilers power play coming up. I just got to watch where it's coming from, as I think that's a penalty drawn by Joakim Nygard. So the guy who sat in the box for 2 delay of game penalties the other night now draws a penalty for the Oilers, and it's Jeff Carter, who again I imagine would be a piece of the LA Kings penalty kill. Going to the box. As there we go, and where is it? Yeah, I think it's against Nygard, or is it against Nugent Hopkins? I don't know, either way. Mismarking it. So it's Jeff Carter for tripping. I'd say that's against. Prepped his team well to play Smith. Jamie, that's exactly what I was saying right there where we were talking about the dangers of Mike Smith playing the puck. Russell can't make an outlet pass to save his life. Well, nothing new has changed there. Drysaddle's trying to make a play down to... Who is that? Is that Nygard? No, we lost because Carolina injury. Our starter, no, well, yes, but Conklin in game 1 coughing it up in overtime. We needed one more win, and we were in overtime, or late in the third period or whatever, and we could have won that game. Neil, the real deal. All right, let's watch this one, ladies and gentlemen. Oilers get the zone entry. Oh, guys, I know you're excited for this one. All right, here we go. McDavid winding up, cutting through the zone. He's going to lay off and go back, and oh, baby. This is going to be good. Draisaitl across. Down and around, they're going to set it up, high slot. Clefbaum's going to go back. McDavid, he's going to shoot. And James Neal. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it. I will say it again now that it's the actual game. I said it in the game preview. Chewy called it. But more importantly, he can score within 5 feet of the net, and he can hurt you 10 feet out as well. James Neal gets his first goal as an Edmonton Oiler. I mean, yeah, you know what? Milan Lucic had a fight against Nikita Zadorov. But ladies and gentlemen, you don't pay a guy $5.25 million to fight. You pay a guy $5.75 million to score goals in key situations. Down 2-1 on the power play. James, the real deal Neal, gets us a goal, and we are tied. Rock and roll. There's been a James Neal sighting. All is good. We are 2 overtime profits. Here we go. Let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. First goal of the year for James Neal. McDavid with his second point. That's what you guys are missing. And Clefbaum gets his first point of the season. So far on 5 goals, we have 3 points from defensemen. That's huge. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, it was not Toby Reeder's fault. We did not end up winning more games last year. It is the defense not scoring enough points. And right there, we get our third defenseman getting a point. Benning had 2, so technically only 2. But thank you, Jules. I feel sharp tonight. You know what? Rock the blazer, not the suit, the blazer. As here we go, Joachim Nygaard getting, oh, actually that's Marcus Granlund. I see 0. I hate these Oilers jerseys just for how it kind of looks up on the screen, right? Is you see half a number and that's all you see is Bala. Oh man, blasting it on net. Guys, we are all over the Kings right now on this shift. When in doubt, blame Toby. Oh, I'm blaming the Oilers defense. But not for the reasons Ace blames them. Blame Toby. You guys love it. You guys love it. Let's get rolling here. Drew Doughty behind the net. Oh, we got to make the Kings pay for this mistake. And it's Saturday night. Got to look sharp. That's exactly. And what we got? 8:31. The Oilers playing some solid defense here. As they're walking things back. Ethan Bear is going to go across to Darnell Nurse. There's a breakout pass up the blue line. And back across. Okay, we're just slow playing it. We're slow playing it. Looking for the speed up the middle. And look at that. That's how you get through the neutral zone with some efficiency. I'm sure we don't get the puck in. Dry so close. Okay, we got to get this going. Everyone needs to watch Joker. Insanely good movie. I've heard it's insanely messed up. Dry is flying too. Well, let's get to that in a second here as the Kings are just starting back the other way. And we got to see what we can do as Dry's out there. We just got to find him. And oh yeah, there we go. There we go, Leon Draisaitl on the breakaway shot. Ooh, Jonathan Quick with the stick. And he makes the save. But look at us just buzzing tonight. We really came to do it tonight, didn't we? This is what I like. You know what? You can blame Mike Smith on 2 goals. Other than that, the Oilers have played an absolute lights-out game. Defense has been fine. Goaltending questionable. But you know what? The offense, the forwards came to play. Every single line's been out there moving their feet. Gaetan Haas on the power play. So can't blame him. Colby Cave, regular, doing it good. And then you've got, of course, Connor McDavid and Ryan Hopkins doing their thing. Neil throwing hits and scoring. Well, let's see Neil throw a hit here because I'm really excited to watch this one. As James Neal doing his job, getting things done for the Oilers tonight. And you know what? A goal, a big hit, really gets the job. Oh, yeah, bang, throwing the body. Did he spin his man right to the ground? I think he did. James Neal laying it on the boards. Who is 91? Is that Yurko? 91 is Gaetan Haas. 92 is Tomas Yurko. It's Chris Russell and Matt Benning. Their favorite thing to do is play D-to-D pitch and catch. But Matt Benning's gotten a little bit of confidence this year, moving the puck through the neutral zone. Sure, he's still dumping it in, but I like to see that out of him. And it's been good. So far, the Oilers done a good job by playing smart and being disciplined. That's key, too. We've got 2 power plays, no penalties against. So that's a key through the first 15 minutes of this game for sure. And now we just got to go out there and finish off this first period strong. If we could come out of the first period with a 3-2 lead, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we'd be taking that all night long. Even a 2-2 game after the first period, after 2 bad giveaways by Mike Smith, we'd be good. And Kopitar scores. Of course he does. Oops, LA goal. Let's see what goes on here as we're going to find out. It's down the ice. Get out of the net. Oh, Jules is already kicking Mike Smith out. Spoke too soon. Come on, where are we going? Brown back, and oh man, yeah, that's a tough one. I want a replay on that, ladies and gentlemen. Before we blame Mike Smith, I want a replay on this goal by Anze Kopitar because I have a question. I don't know if it's Mike Smith or the defense missing an assignment, so hold on a second. I want to watch this replay here. Can't really blame Smith for this one. Yeah, I'm going to watch for a second here as they rushed up the ice, whereas Persson gets beat, Clefbaum gets beat. Yeah, you know what? I'm not blaming Smith on this one. I'm going to blame Joel Persson. Joel Persson doesn't cut off the man at all. That is bad D. That is 100% bad D. Look at Joel Persson just loafing it in there. No stick in the lane, nothing. That one's on Joel Persson, but he still looks shaky. Absolutely. You know what? That's one Mike Smith should have had, but his defense should have tried harder for him is what I'm going to say. So blame both. Why not both tonight, right? So now, ladies and gentlemen, the Oilers have come back from a 1-goal deficit once already by drawing a penalty and getting a power play goal. So why don't we do that again, shall we? That'd be an all right time, as you know what, we're working the Kings in the zone. I'll be really concerned if Mikko goes in. You know what, I wouldn't be. I think Mikko's really looking for that opportunity, and that could be a really good thing. We Oilers need a 1D D-man real fierce. Well, problem is now paying a D-man to just be fierce doesn't make sense, but if you pay a D-man lots of money, you're usually only getting offense. It's a mess. Even if it wasn't his fault, he isn't looking good. Those two mess-ups is messing with his confidence. 100%, 100%. You know what? That goal is on Smith, that third one, but it's also on Joel Persson just not being up to speed in the NHL yet. We should try to get Burns or someone like that. Well, Burns is old. We need someone who's young, but the question is, there's really no one out there. And Georgella, what's going on? It's Mike Smith. Not looking sharp so far. Anze Kopitar out there capitalizing on it, and it is what it is as we head into commercial break. So guys, that means I got to throw you an ad. Just is how she goes. But, you know, could be worse. A little lacking. Haven't seen it this bad. You know what? No. You know what? The D's been good. It's... Oh, you mean in terms of D lacking in the NHL in general? Yeah. It's tough to find nowadays, and I really don't know what the problem is. I think it's just D-men are too specialized nowadays. As I compared with Evan Bouchard and stuff to Chris Pronger in that video back then, there is really no true number one nowadays, because Chris Pronger, one of the very last definitions, right? You think of Scott Niedermayer as well. There's a couple of guys that were true number ones that could bring absolutely anything and everything every shift. And there might only be one or two of those guys left. Zdeno Chara in his heyday was one of them as well. But you just don't have them anymore. And drafting them doesn't seem to work, or else everybody would have one as well. That's kind of my thing. 2 quick goals by Mike Smith. Amazing. This is what it is. People lock down those number one D guys and never trade them. Well, and that would be to your point. I guess you could say, Magic, that Erik Karlsson is not a number one defenseman. Right? Right there. And we're talking about Naughty Pine cabins right now. Those cabins, guys, those look so sharp. They look so sharp. And trade Mikko Shrive. It's Mike Smith in net. I don't know why you'd trade Mikko. Bench Smith does Persson? You think? I don't think so. Mike Smith's talking to his defenseman, trying to get things going. Karlsson can't play D, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Karlsson's not a number one D-man. And as I've said, Oilers D solid D-men from being a true playoff team and even contender hauling can fix that in time. Well, you've got Bouchard, Samorukov, Broberg. If you can't fix it with those guys, we got a major issue. Made 2 serious giveaway errors. Well, I don't know. Those didn't cost us goals because it was Clefbaum and Persson out there on the D when the third goal was scored, and both goals were Mike Smith's fault, so it is what it is. And Wolf, we're expecting Mr. Broberg to be ready in about 2 years from now. Do you know who are the second line, what players are on that line? Side draft, it is Nygaard, Nuge, and Neal, who now has a goal already. So it's the triple N line. And we get ourselves an icing with 3:28 to go in this first period. Guys, I don't know what it is about hockey games in the first period, but they just fly by so fast. They just fly by so fast. Koskinen should go in for the second period. See, that would be the appropriate way to handle it. You let Mike Smith fight it through the first period and we'll be fine. Ryan McLeod. Oh, I think we'll be talking about Ryan McLeod once he gets it going down there in Bakersfield. He's just got to get it going. He's really not a forgotten prospect. It's only been a year since we saw him light up camp, and it's just honestly of camp going, right? And the game should be 2-1 Oilers. That's exactly. You know what? You take away the 2 bad Smith giveaways and you've got nothing said and done wrong about this game. That's the beauty of it. So 3-2, maybe I should get back to the game here instead of checking my screen, but I think we're going to be fine. Honestly, good Smith save. All right. Nicholas, giving some Smith credit. Chatting Oilers, great time, exactly. And were you working out on the Thursday? I thought I saw. Nope, I don't go to the gym. Side draft, not at all. and makes mistakes. It is. So there we go. Nice Smith by save. Smith by save. Save by Smith, guys. Holy crap. I'm brutalizing it tonight, but good save. Kings up 3-2, but ladies and gentlemen, how many times did we see the Oilers under Todd McLellan blow leads, went up by 3-2 or 4-2? So we'll wait for a second here before worrying. And I think everyone who knew Smith knew he would coughed up a couple mistakes, and that's fair enough. Exactly. Give Smith a chance to start second. If he allows another bad goal, yank for Mikko. See, I don't want. I guess in my theory, if you're going to do it, start Mikko in the second, just because I know how this Oilers team goes. It just is what it is. But yeah, there are two ways to do it for sure. And yeah, line mate don't think I remember. Exactly. I'm going to brand that. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get a Line Madel t-shirt made up. Logo on the front, Dolynny TV logo on the front. Line Madel on the back, number 44 on the back. We'll see if anyone gets it. And so they did bring back Kovalchuk. What did you know? Yep, they did. Well, as of the last 10 years, the Kings have been game face plans. Oh, okay. And another Crosby, it's already annoying me. Well, actually, I think this one's half decent. It's actually got some ring to it. Call it the Conklin. I think Nygaard looks pretty impressive. You know what? Nygaard's looked very impressive for his time so far. Good speed in that first game. Way to soldier on and sit in the box for a couple of penalties the other night. And then again tonight, going out there and moving his feet. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, just changing the game from Toby Reeder to Joachim Nygaard. The big thing is moving his feet. And Todd McLellan, hired by the Oilers May 19th, 2015, he has not aged a bit. Led Oilers to only a playoff berth in the last 13 years. The last 13 years has been how long it's been since we were in the playoffs. Looks very angry, a great sign. Well, hopefully. Hired by the Kings April 16th, 2019. Didn't take long. Enjoyed every day. I could have stayed there for a long, long time. Well, Todd, unfortunately, it just wasn't working out. So here we go. When do the Sharkies come up for their tour of Alberta? I have a feeling they could get cooked. Yeah, you know what? The Sharks, from what I saw against the Vegas Golden Knights, they don't look very good this year. And that's a very good sign for us. If we can beat up on Los Angeles, San Jose, and Vancouver, as well as Arizona and Calgary a little bit, like split season series, I think we'll be perfectly fine in the Pacific this year. That's how we finished number 4 in the division. Sharks are already 0-2. That's huge for us, as we got to go to 2-0 tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, either 1-0-1 or 2-0. There is no losing in regulation tonight, like the Buffalo Sabres beat the New Jersey Devils 7-2 tonight. Can't do that. And D-Man Smith let in 3 in the first. Not going to do it. Well, Vincent, that third one's really not on Smith. Sharks have always been one of the Oilers' team's nemesis, so beating them will be great. Absolutely. And we're going down center. So Drew Doughty out there. It's 1-0 between Boston and Arizona. Boston up, so that's good for us. Ducks are up on San Jose. Perfect. We could have a fun video of Sharks. Oh, yeah. So here we go. We're going to get a line change. It's going to be the Connor McDavid line getting out there. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a center ice puck drop. Ooh, so good. And Hitchcock is a consultant with the Oilers, kind of what he was doing with the Stars before we hired him on to coach last year. Do you have any plans on following the Oilers on the road and attend away games? Well, they'll be in Calgary a couple times this year, you betcha. Let's see. Icing right there, so now we get rolling into a Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup commercial, and I just want to double check how many people. We're carrying 25 live right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot better than I imagined, so we're rocking, we're rolling this evening, as the Oilers are off and running a 3-2 game right now, but it is what it is. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the real deal Neil, and of course Joachim Nygaard out there, probably to finish off most of this game for us in this first period at least. And there's Oscar Klefbom hustling for a puck. That's one thing that kind of went away from us as the Kings scored that third goal, is we've just kind of not been able to make the pass that allows the speed to set up, right? Draisaitl's pass to McDavid absolutely allowed the speed go up. Colby Cave blitzing through the middle at one point this period, looking good, but we haven't been able to set that up. Let's see if maybe Bear looking confident can do anything for us. As you've got James Neal out there. James Neal, he's looking good tonight as well. Let's see what goes on across. Oh, Ethan Bear cutting in, going to cut for the net. He tried it. Ethan Bear tried it. I like that. LA penalty. Oh, baby, we'll take that to start the second period. Oilers power play. Okay, we got 28 seconds, so I want to see this at about the 21-second mark, or at least below that mark. Somewhere in here. It's going to be in there. Oh, guys, look at me go. I have a feeling I can almost tell you things. As Colby Cave's out there, so it's the third line drawing the penalty, and it's going to be a hold or a hook on Jujhar Khaira. And ladies and gentlemen, we get a minute 52 of power play time to start the second period. Let's go. I'm going to take that. We're going to run to the bank. 8.5 seconds to play in this third period. Dave Tippett looks confident. I think he knows he's got a very good group in this. Oh, it's a hold or a hook, or I don't know. That's kind of a double up. It's a hold and a hook all at once. Weird. Kind of weird there, but what are they going to call it? It's against somebody on the LA Kings. Couldn't tell you. As we're going to watch a Dodge Ram ad instead of figuring out who the penalty's on. And Bear could be the Oilers' Shabbat this year, but I'm not holding them into that high of expectations. I'm just holding them to settling in and getting it done. Let's get this going. We got to get a shot on net here quick and quick. 3.2 seconds, shot misses, and a chance to go side to side, but can't cash it as Connor McDavid. And I thought that was it, Jules. I was getting excited, but you guys would have already had it in the chat long ago. That was close. Let's see. Love the push. That push, get off me. Yes, for sure, Cody. And side draft, we'll see that third jersey October 18th against the Detroit Red Wings. It's going to be a good time. Bear led Oilers will lead. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. So let's go, shall we? Let's go break this down and see where our Oilers sit after one period of hockey. A good start to the game here for sure. You know, it could be worse. Live tracker is what I want, and wouldn't be bet against it. Let's see. 3-2, the quick shot that you're seeing on the scoreboard right here that I need to blank is the simple fact that the shots are 10-8 for the Oilers. Hits are 14-11 for the Kings. That's not too scary. And the Oilers so far are 1 for 3 on the power play, but we have a minute 52 to go. Bumbling error by Chris Russell. I'm starting to come around there. What? I didn't see that error there. And a lot fewer teams undefeated after tonight. Yeah, that's the key. It's Saturday night, moving night in the NHL on the first weekend of NHL hockey for the 2019-2020 season. Mariners have got to play well all season. Pearson does not look that impressive so far. Remember, first NHL game, so we can't be expecting too much. And that's my bold prediction from the Oilers this year. Well, one of them. We're hoping. So let's just quickly recap this period here, guys, and then I'm going to head out, grab some more water, use the facilities, and we'll get back to it. Connor McDavid led us off with actually, credited assists. They're going to give assists. It didn't go off the tape of the LA Kings player. Connor McDavid from Leon Draisaitl and Oscar Klefbom. Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Draisaitl has, yes sirree, mint, 4 points to start the year in 2 games. Dustin Brown from Anze Kopitar, Trevor Lewis from Kyle Clifford, and then James Neal on the power play from Connor McDavid and Oscar Klefbom. So Clef with 2 points. So we have 2 defensemen in Game 2 already. Not even halfway done Game 2 with, 2 points each. That's unreal. And then you've got James Neal with a point, Connor McDavid with 2 points, Anze Kopitar from Dustin Brown, and the free agent signing Ben Hutton. What else we need to know is the Kings have won 11 faceoffs. So yeah, if you kind of thought the Kings started with the puck a little bit more, they did 3 times more than us. Giveaways are 6-5 for the Oilers. So William, you may be right about Chris Russell. And the Kings have 2 takeaways as well. Block shots are 3-3 in this game. So we've started all right, but need to pick it up here in this second period. If we come moving our feet like we did in that first period for the first 10 minutes, we will be just dandy. So guys, I'm going to go take a second here to get some more water and we'll be right back. Just a sec, guys, just a sec. Bingo. So you guys just watch the ads, we'll be right back. All right. Let's get this going, ladies and gentlemen. Break time, that's right. It was break time. So let me see if I can untangle my mic cord here and get rocking, get rolling. What am I missing here? I think I'm missing the fact that my mic should be right here. I'm just going to wire it nice and gently. And we'll be good to go. That fan though. Oh, the fan on the computer. Yeah, Austin, it's brutal, ain't it? She's a hot one tonight in my room, let me tell you. But Nurse hasn't been himself this game. He's been good. Oh, that's weird. Mike Smith looking spiffy on Saturday night. That's right, Rugged, absolutely. So what have we got? We've got a couple of things going on here as officials are getting in the way. Ryan Reeves and oh my goodness, okay. It's the LA King or the Vegas Golden Knights and that whole mess still going on. And McDavid has 1 point this game. For Exel, McDavid has 2 points this game. A goal and an assist to start things off. Clefbaum 2 points, Drive 1 point, and Neal 1 point as well. Well, Russell has limitations for sure. Well, absolutely. And let's see. He's really a very good third D pairing guy. Okay, guys, again, we've had this discussion. Ace, we've had this discussion. Let's blend this together here. Is the simple fact, Chris Russell is a phenomenal third pairing defenseman for $1.5 million. Problem is getting paid $4 million, hence why when I see an error out of him, I get so agitated. That's just my problem. And McDavid has 3 points in Vrexel, to your point. 1 1/3 game. Ace, you're missing an extra 3. 0.33, not 0.3. 33%, not 30. I'll do the math. But let's rock, guys. It's been a good game so far. You know what? I think what I have to say is the other night when we were down against the Vancouver Canucks, there 2-1, there was a lot more doom and gloom, kind of, my goodness, we were concerned talk. We're down 3-2 right now to the LA Kings at the end of the first period, and I don't think any of us are at all concerned about the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Yes, Smith looks shaky. Yes, the defense isn't performing perfectly, but I think we're actually pretty well off compared to most nights when we're down after the first period, and that's almost a scary kind of deal for us because, ladies and gentlemen, if this was last year and we were down a goal at the end of the first period, we would be pretty much almost rioting in the streets. We were panicking so bad. It's a different feel. It's an absolutely different feel, and I love this all the heck. Heck, if we were down after the first period in the preseason, ladies and gentlemen, you saw me how much I panicked. Something happened. Something's happened in this past little bit here with this team that we really get going. And tough cuff, like you say, 60-minute game. Verexel, McDavid's on pace for 82 games. Yes, he is. Or 82 goals. Yes, he is. Fast-paced, but good so far, according to exactly. Magic, to my point, exactly. And McDavid will get 50 goals and 75 assists. You watch. That would be absolutely phenomenal if he did. My bold prediction, McDavid will hit 50 goals this year. I also think a Kane suspension. I think linesmen are too eager to grab players for, conversations. Chad, I'll interrupt Rugged's comment for you. Thank you so much, my man. $6.99 on the board. The first dono of the night. Chad hitting it up. How's your evening going, Chad? I didn't even see you in the chat prior to this, so we'll get going. Chad, you tell me how your night's going, what you think of this Oilers game, and we'll hopefully figure it out from there. So, Rugged, back to your comment for a second here. And what do we got? McDavid will get 50. No, that's already. Players aren't even pushing each other, and linesmen are freaking out and grabbing guys. I think that's the part. The game has gotten so out of control in terms of how much power the referee has in terms of stopping a play dead. You know what I mean? And Mr. Orange getting in here as well. And can't wait till gets his first fight in the NHL. Side draft, that's a scary moment. Remember the last McDavid fight? He broke his hand. Not going back there. Get greased by everyone and gets no calls. Vincent, that is the question. That is the question. Why? Because he's just moving too fast. He's too good. And Mr. Orange coming on in. And while that has been a little better so far this year, that's true. Ace, good way to point that out. And Shirai, you're back in the chat. What's going on, my man? Let's go quickly, guys. Vincent, actually this year McDavid has drew 2 penalties in 2 games, so we're better off than we were last year. We still could be a lot better off. We could be getting 2 calls a game on McDavid. That, ladies and gentlemen, would do us very good. Might as well, you know what? Anytime McDavid's in the lineup, the other team might as well play shorthanded the entire game anyway. Crosby fought tonight, but I don't want McDavid to. No, I don't want Crosby fighting even either because, well, Crosby and the concussion history. Mr. Orange, you can't be sitting in my lap on this. I got too many wires. And Chad Smith, I know, right? You just shake your head at what the errors Smith's made tonight, but you got to forgive him to begin the season. You know what? It's game 1 that he's messed up, so we don't have to worry about things too much. The Brinket scraps. Yeah, again, I don't want McDavid scrapping. It's too much. McDavid was picked on a lot last year. A lot of calls on BS. Absolutely. Flipperdo, welcome in. For some reason, I got a tight spot in my ribs. That's not comfortable. And you need to get an orange home jersey. Actually, I was looking online. The Shop NHL website has a cat jersey that I might have to pick up. Need Yakupov back. The best thing Yakupov ever did, and guys, you can go back on my channel and probably find a video or two, but I have an intro from back in the day when I used to call myself Yak City Gaming on this channel, of my intro being Mr. Nail Yakupov sliding down the ice on his knees. Like, it was legendary back in the day. Let's see, Yakupov King's goal. What? Yeah, that's okay. Duh. I'm talking about it, and I can't remember what I'm talking about. Classic. Reed Hall got hurt. Loyalty oil. Yeah, that didn't take long. Yeah, somebody else in the chat said that a little bit early on, so good to see, I guess, for us, because you know what? That just kind of cements us saying that Mr. Hall's really a little bit overrated for how often he's injured, right? Don't mind Adam getting hurt so early in the season. At least he wasn't hurt during mid-season. Absolutely. You know what? Now we have time to make up ground as opposed to when we were already behind from the whole situation with the Oilers last year, and then Clefbaum and Russell went down in December, right? Gretzky even scrapped but learned his lesson when he picked a fight. Do you remember that? Oh, I do not remember that. I'll have to see if I can find a Wayne Gretzky fight. You'd think I would have been able to watch that on YouTube somewhere by now. Let's see. I say don't bring out Koskinen for period number 2. You know what? We finished it off, right? You think about it right here. Smith had 3 goals against on 8 LA Kings shots. Take away 2 shots for giveaways. You've got 1 goal on 6 shots. Are you going to penalize a goalie for 1 goal on 6 shots in the first period and take him out? I don't think so. Especially when it's a new situation for your team that you're adjusting to with a goalie that can handle the puck like Smith. Why we traded it makes sense, but I wish we got more. Nicholas again, a second, a third, anything more would have been worthwhile. But geez, just trading straight up is brutal. Just please, Clef, stay healthy. That's the key. That is the key. And I wish we had Patrick Maroon. Absolutely. I would have taken Patrick Maroon. I know he's slow. I know it is what it is. But I would have taken Patrick Maroon back. Heart over hand. No problem about it. Smith's okay for now. Give up one more, and then it's time to switch, possibly. And Chad, has Yurko had any ice time? Let's go investigate. That's a good question. Where's my box score? Yurko was out there. We had you guys asking about him a minute ago or two. So Yurko's actually had 3 minutes and 35 seconds time on ice. That's an interesting take for you. And if Clough goes down, we're screwed. I don't think so. I think we have Caleb Jones waiting in the wings to be him all over again. And Maroon over Lucic, absolutely. I'd take that any day. And why did we trade Jordan Eberle? Cap relief, but it was a sore excuse for cap relief because then we went out and signed Milan Lucic. So you know what? The least guy playing any time on the ice tonight was that 332 out of Colby Cave. Thomas Yurko right behind him. Not hard to do, or tough to do much with that ice time. However, Thomas Yurko, clean sheet so far, so he only has room to improve. And hold on, guys. So they're talking right now, the panel's talking about how unusual it is that, to use Elliot Friedman's words, and Kelly Rudy's words, that Smith plays the puck the way he does. So it's interesting that they're discussing how many mistakes is he allowed before he burns the confidence of head coach Dave Tippett. That maybe we want to discuss in the comments. How many of those goals from the first period do you afford yourself before you talk about Mr. Mike Smith not being the starter anymore? And do you think Koskinen will come? I don't think so. And why did Matt Hendricks leave? He was just, I don't know. I honestly can't tell you. But would rather the Flames win because they will make the playoffs anyways. Exactly. So what we need, the ideal thing for the Pacific for us. Flames win the division. Golden Knights are in the top 3. We're in the top 4. We beat basically LA, Anaheim, and San Jose either 3-1 or 4-0 in all their series. Split the series against Arizona, split the series against Vegas, and split the series against, well, actually win it 3-2 against the Calgary Flames. That would be the key for us for sure. If we could do all that, we are a top 4, probably a top 2 team in the Pacific Division this year. And yeah, it's early days. Let the boys gel. Exactly, Tough Cuff. That's the thing. You gotta ask yourself, how long of a leash do you have before things have to be done? But right now, the leash is still very long, so we can chew through it for the next 5 games and still have some rope left, if you get where I'm going. And Mike Smith was a rookie goaltender when Tippett coached Arizona. He knows that he has some bad moments, but in Edmonton, he still has a game and have a power play. What a wild Toronto-Montreal game tonight. Absolutely, Chad. No doubt about that one. That one was something. 4-1, Toronto's up. Montreal comes roaring back. I'm yelling that Montreal just totally killed Toronto. Toronto scores to tie at 5-5. We go to overtime. Toronto has 2 breakaways, can't finish it. And then we go to a shootout and Toronto absolutely blew up. And Saber, I don't think you trade Mike Smith. It's 1 game into the season, and he already got us our first victory of the year. We're down 1 goal. If we were down 3-0, I might be starting the riot now, but we're good. And it was really only the first goal, and the second goal was pressure by the Kings, and third, Smith just beating net, not by being aggressive. Yeah, exactly. There's things, and you can blame Pearson on that third goal. Hopefully you stream. I will try to stream the whole game tonight, guys. We're already at 9 o'clock, so I don't have much to go. And Nicholas, Matthews may have 5 goals already. Connor McDavid has 2. And Leon Draisaitl has 4 points. So, I mean, we're there still. And we're only through 4 periods, whereas the Leafs are through 9 periods, I think. Let me get this. Yeah, so the Leafs are 2-0-1 to begin the year. Sure, they've got 5 points in the lead the Atlantic Division, but they've played 3 games. Leon Draisaitl has 4 points in 4 periods. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're ready to start the second period, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get that scoreboard up there. Look at that. I remembered the scoreboard today. Oh, we're rocking. Let's go. Oh, I'm having a good one. Trade Puljujärvi and Smith for Binnington. Well, you could probably get someone for pretty cheap out there. There's quite a few goalies on the block, I'm sure. Who can you get for the same price? What you have to ask yourself for $2 million? Yeah, that's the thing. You have to match the cap. We can go above it, but can't afford to right now with the thing. Matthews started out hot last year too, if I remember correctly. I think he starts every year hot because he's got so many goals in home openers. So here we go. We start the game start the second period on the power play. Turn it over almost immediately. And we're back around, and Mike Smith will play it behind the net and go up to Oscar Klefbom. Bang, and right there, turn it back. And oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's start up ice. I just want to see the chat going up with goals right now. Every passing second on the power play, I don't see the goal in the chat. I'm freaking out here. That's kind of what I should be worried about. 5-on-5, I'm not concerned because I'm trying to analyze and break down the play. But Dry almost gets a chance to go for him. So now, backing around. Oh, Dry almost lit that one up. So Mario back on the penalty kill. He's going to rip it. Mike Smith looking sharp. That's an athletic save right there. That was crazy. That was athletic as heck. And now Draisaitl back the other way. Draisaitl's flying tonight, guys. Anyone that calls Draisaitl lazy, when he lays into the skates, let me tell you, he looks just as good as McDavid out there moving his feet. So now Chase on fan again is what you guys are saying. I get so close. And let's see. Bang. We got to get this going. McDavid's still out there. Draisaitl looking far side. He's going to go to Neal. Neal can't get it to go. Okay, 27 seconds to go on this power play now. And Klefbom's going to pressure Dries. Basically another McDavid out there. He is. And oh my goodness, nice chance for Nugent Hopkins. And he can't get it to go. So we're rocking this power play. We're getting it going. Guys, again, efficient puck moving on the power play leads to good shots. And not every good shot's going to go in. Some bad shots are going to go in. So yes, you do have to have bad shots as well. But it's going good. Is Haas? Yes, Haas is new. Haas is new this year. And oh my goodness, side of the net jam. And oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Get in there. Get in there, Yurko. Throw him around. Gaetan Haas looking good. So that's what I like to see. You know what? You throw out that next line, and that's what the Oilers can do. Honestly, all that pressure on the top power play unit, you can throw out a crap second unit and essentially roll McDavid, Draisaitl, Kazi in the next shift. That's the beauty of it. And that's, I think, exactly what the Oilers are probably going to do here in the next minute or so if we get a little short break in play, which looks like we are now. Saved by Smith, loyal to the Oil. Bear has over 8 minutes in the first period. He should. He absolutely should because of how much he has to fill that role of Adam Larson tonight. Let's go. Remember, Bear hasn't made a stupid mistake yet. Maybe a mistake or two, but not a stupid mistake. And that's what gets me ticked off with the Oilers' defense is the stupid mistake. So here we go. Shot on and another straight save by Mike Smith. Net pops off. And things are looking good. 17:45 left in this period. And tough cuff, I think this year we may just see a 91, 92, 93 power play. Because you think we load up the top power play unit with Nygaard up there instead of Nugent Hopkins, you very well could see a 91, 92, 93 line. That'd be all right. And Vrexel's calling it. Let's bet on it. All right, let's bet on a McDavid hat trick. That'd be all right. Goals last year, 13 for Jeff Carter, downtrending. Like I said, who are the LA Kings this year? They really are not that scary. And Todd McClellan's got something ahead of him that I don't think he's going to be a fan of. Bang on, and another save by Smith, or was that one blocked? I'm not sure. Looked like a little bit of both on that one. The Oils can't get out of the zone, but there's Chris Russell banging it in. And you know what? That's one thing. If Chris Russell's not going to be able to make the pass into the zone, just bang it in as hard as you can, get a man on the puck pressure far side, and try and do some damage that way. Because this Oilers team isn't exactly meant to bang and crash, but it is okay to bang and crash sometimes. And Mike Smith played the puck with Tony. Okay, guys. So let's keep this the other way. The Oilers need to be doing good things. We don't need to be worrying about them bad, but I understand where you're going 100%. 5-4 final score, Vincent. I'd take that all day if we could get that. So Mike Smith plays the puck. That's a smart little play there. Sneaky play. And up the boards and out of the zone we go. And is that the Nugent Hopkins line out there? It looks like Joakim Nygard's out there, so I think James Neal is as well. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is one of the best two-way centermen in the NHL, and he doesn't get credit for that. You watch that offside that just happened. Nuge had his stick in there forcing the issue, and that's why it ended up being a turnover. Yes, no, oh, we're allowed the negativity. We're Oilers fans. It's built into our DNA, but I like that, you know what, honestly, we're a lot more positive than last year, and I'm taking that. I'm sitting here with a smile on my face while we're losing. That didn't happen last year, and that feels amazing to me. Absolutely. So let's get this going down to Mike or Jonathan Quick. Nuge should go to the NHL All-Star game. I think he just might. Ooh, we got burnt defensively, Ethan Bear, but that's why you have a goaltender in net, because that's an easy save. Ethan Bear might have got burnt defensively, but he was able to keep him to the outside and force a shot into the middle of Mike Smith to try and beat him. And Mike Smith easily swallowed it up. So now all of a sudden, you've got 1 goal on essentially 9 shots, and the coach's decision to keep in Mike Smith looks a lot better than it did with about 3 minutes to go in the first period. And Cybershade, I think that's a very valid point. That was a very valid point about the goaltending. Consistency. It's not that we have bad or good goaltenders. We just have streaks and hot and cold and this and that, and la-di-da just doesn't work for us. And that's been a thing for 13 years now. And that was close to death by Bear. Absolutely it was. That could have very much so hurt us, but that is what it is. You guys are yelling at McDavid to shoot, so loyal to the Oils as fast as humanly possible tonight. Bad D, bad goalie, you could say. And what is McDavid doing? He's looking to get Nygard involved, I guess. As that's going to go back and around. Kazian, hold on. What? Loyal to the Oils. Oh my goodness. Zach Kazian has his second goal here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get a reaction going here. Am I doing the Zach attack call, or what are we doing tonight? As the Oilers cycling the puck. This has been a good keep in on the shift. Let's go back in. Zach Kazian forcing the issue. Gets the turnover a little bit up the boards because he had his stick in there. Zach Kazian forces it back to McDavid. And it's going to be Draisaitl to Kazian. Tap in, backdoor line. Madel scores. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied. That is why you don't panic with this team this year. Cody, you said he'd bring the attack. Line Madel gets it done. Line Madel has his second goal of the season. Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl have even more points. No, it's just getting better by the minute. McDavid now has 4 points in 6 periods. Draisaitl has 5 points in 5 periods. Okay, how many periods are there in a season? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Leon Draisaitl is on pace for 246 points this year. What? What is going on, man? I don't even know. This NHL's wild in to start the year. This is absolutely fantastic. Zach Kazian's second goal. Oilers forcing the issue down low. And we're getting it going. Draisaitl the man to start the year. McDavid with 3 points, so he's on pace for 123 points as well. And then that LA power play coming up, I'm going to be fine with that because we're getting run around in our zone a little bit. It's Russell and Benning, and of course I think it's going to be Benning that takes that penalty. And man, Draisaitl is an absolutely beauty. I could see Draisaitl, the way he's pacing it to start this year, he's on a mission. He's out there to get the job done. My goodness. Wow. You know what? I just watching this line go to work the couple of times they have this year, that being Draisaitl, McDavid, and Kazian, absolutely fantastic. Being 1-2 in the league, they could be. And now we got to get the power play kill going here. We can't seize the momentum with Draisaitl, Cass, and McDavid going, but we've got very good penalty killers this year compared to last year, I think. So we're going to be good to go. And Crazy Eyes on pace for 82 goals. I'm going to take it all day. Nicholas, that's huge. We've got stupid stats galore for this Oilers team so far to start the year. Of course, that happens every year, but guys, I'm good. The Oilers PK is 4 for 4 this year. So even if we give up a goal on this penalty kill, we have a better percentage than we did last year for the full year through the first 5 penalty kills. We're good. Like Todd Father can absolutely be the best player in the league. He can be. And I love watching Kara. Like I said, Kara, that third line, you throw Kara out there, that's absolutely fantastic. And man, Smith making some saves, covering it up. He's beat, but he stays in it and battles. Let's go. But that's why you have Drew Doughty. Number 1 defenseman like Drew Doughty. Oilers freak Zach Kassian scored. Jeez, I'm having a hard go of it talking tonight. This is why I'm not an actual announcer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a flub away from saying something stupid. And quick with the fan. Let's go, man. We got the Let's Go Oilers chance going. The Kings can't really get much going on net. Bearer and Clefbaum killing the penalty. I like to see that. We're rocking it. We are absolutely killing this penalty off. Mike Smith out there, risky, but got it done. Break out for a 30-40 point season. He's got 2 points already, so he's on pace for 82 points. We're talking about stupid stats. Matt Benning's on pace for 82 points this year. Just saying. As we kill the penalty kills, so let's see what we got. We've got good old Smitty. Let's see. Smitty's going to get a note. And, oh man, Smith getting it going. Let's go. Getting better every year. That's the key, right? You got to improve. And especially with using my lips, I got to do it a little bit more. 6 seconds, and we absolutely stymied the LA Kings on that penalty kill. That's huge. 5 for 5 to start the year. I think Dave Tippett's probably pretty happy with that. And LA is now 0 for 1 on the penalty kill. Smith with the nice save. So you guys saying that it was good to keep Smith in? That's probably a good thing, as Smith's going to go across. The stick boy slide. Okay, hold on. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Oh, that's going to be a... Oh, baby. No, he didn't. No, he didn't just do that. You're talking about Smith being rattled. Smith ain't feeling nothing right now other than the ice in his veins. We're tied 3-3 in the second period, and we're coming up. I'd not have pulled Smith. Yeah, I don't think so. He's come out to do his job, and this is looking like a good period already. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been it. Oh, my goodness. Let Koskinen play the next game. I think so. Wow. That is unreal. There we go. Back in it. So 786 save percentage for Mike Smith is what it is. But Jonathan Quick, no better at 813. And I think Yurko can score tonight. Guys, just keep throwing out guys who can score, because we've been pretty much bang on so far. Chewy bang on with Neil. We've had of course, we've had shots from Cody for Zach Attack. Just keep throwing them out there. I want everybody to score tonight. Let's take it. And make the Oilers great again. Yes, sir. And love your defensive Smith comments on Twitter. We're getting ugly. Well, you know what? You guys, honestly, we have kept it very positive tonight. We've had some very crappy stuff go on tonight. 2 bad goalie giveaways. Pearson not playing good defense. We've had a dumb penalty by Benning, maybe. They had to take it, yes, but a very good penalty kill. We've had risky situations. We've been down a goal twice, and somehow we're still here tied in the second period. Absolutely. Cody Nuge's getting one. Smith will score. Hey, if he scores an empty netter, we'd be celebrating pretty good. So penalty killing. They're talking about the rectangle through the neutral zone. That's huge for us. Structure. I don't care. Last year, we had no structure. You can blame being on one side of the ice or this or that, but it's when you have no structure that it kills you. If you have structure to be in on one side of the ice, you'll be fine. But having guys play in spots is huge. McDavid with 3 points, Dry with 2. It's been a good night. Tip was concerned about tonight's game. He has no right to be. We are doing just fine. Oil quit way too easily. Yeah, that's the other thing. We're competing. And apparently this chance turned into nothing because you guys didn't light up the chat about it. But we'll get this going. Is, you know what? We've had some very good chances, right? The Leon Draisaitl breakaway. We've had Connor McDavid looking sharp. We've had this top line going to work. We've had very good things happening tonight. I'm very much so liking it. You think Nuge will get the next one? You know what? Nuge could use the next one, ladies and gentlemen. That'd be all right if we could get it out of him. As we could use the next one as well. That's the other key here. We could very much so use the next one out of Nuge. That's Benning throwing it up ice too much. Couldn't tip it. Smith will fight Lucic this year. Wouldn't that be something? Old crazy eyes Mike Smith getting in a scrap. Nuge doesn't have a point yet. He needs one. He definitely needs one. So what you need to know, as of the last update on the Sportsnet website, is Ethan Bear has 9 minutes and 29 seconds on the ice. Connor McDavid has 11 minutes and 22 seconds. And feel bad, ever since he left Edmonton, he hasn't been himself. He had a pretty good year the other year in New York, I think, and he had a very good playoffs this past year in New York. So hopefully, I think he just has to play a different role in New York than he did in Edmonton. As guys, 11:04 to go in this second period, tied 3-3. Ooh, how sweet it is. It's a good time. Let's go up ice, boys. There we go. Joakim Nygard gets a weird shot, but it works. It works. And O'Bear clocking time. Okay. He is. He's looking good so far. Hosang for Puljujärvi. That's what you're saying, old freak. I'm just not buying it. I don't see how Josh Hosang's an upgrade over anyone in our lineup. And wow, okay. That scares me. Nicholas, when you go Smith, oh my god, and then you follow it up with wow, I'm much better off than just a Smith, oh my god. Thanks for that save, Smith. We're rocking, standing strong. I'm liking it. 14 shots on net, and about to see number 15 right here. Sanjay Kopitar is going to go up and blast from the point, and oh my goodness, right here, there it is. Smith with the save. So, I guess one thing that I've noticed this game that the Oilers haven't been able to do well, and this is good that we have Smith in net tonight, is you watch these shots coming from the blue line. When it goes behind the net, the LA Kings are pretty much being able to control it down low behind the net and get the pass out with efficiency. Now again, you've got Darnell Nurse out there, so suspect number one, yes, but you got to control that, and somehow Mike Smith is reading that. The defensemen, both of them pushed the guys to the side of the net and away from the play, which opened up the shot for Mike Smith. So technically, you know what, a high percentage chance, but you're going to gamble it and take your goalie on it most times over. So it's all right so far. And Puljujärvi and Russell for Jordy Ben and Barchi. I really don't see why we need to add another defenseman to the mix. If we get rid of Russell, we open up a spot for William Lagesson or Caleb Jones, someone like that. So guys, commercial break. Just going to check my phone quickly here. Oh boy. And Steve Dangle in a commercial. Yeah, Steve Dangle's definitely done well for himself. Guys, if you don't know who Steve Dangle is from back in the day on YouTube, he kind of did what I kind of trying to do now, but he did it in a lot better of a fashion and a lot more catchy of a fashion, you could say. Now, basically, he was doing so good online that Sportsnet paid him to shut up and work for them. That's the goal, right? That's got to be the goal. Obviously, I don't want to go work for Sportsnet. I want to work for the Oilers, but we don't want to worry about that for a long time yet. There we go. So let's see. Steve Daniels, oh yeah. Oh boys. The old voice feeling hoarse already. I should replace Remenda. Well, and that's the thing, guys. Is watching the games with a lot more eyes on a lot of the time, and watching a lot of Junior B hockey the past 3 or 4 years really helped me gain a little bit more knowledge for how the game's supposed to be played and how the game's played, so it's been good. Nice to see the team not give up when they go down a goal tonight. Yeah, Justin, absolutely. It's been great tonight. Long-term goal is to be the most hated chatter on the internet. Ace, I really don't get that being a long-time goal. I don't see how that's good. Minor hockey, oh yes, they're talking Ethan Bear tonight. Player bio. Ladies and gentlemen, no one better to get the player bio for tonight's hockey game on Hockey Night in Canada. other than Ethan Bear. Absolutely fantastic to see him out there. And Dolynny TV, what's going on, Shry? Has a few more years to beat Johnny Bauer and Jacques Plante. Absolutely. And ever visited Toronto? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Way back in the day when I was a young kid. Is working as an NHL broadcaster and being in grade 7. Trust me, Oil's freak. You just have to be ready to grind. You just have to go to work, grind. The best thing you can do is sit there, get a microphone, hook it up to your computer, and call a hockey game every time you watch it on the game. Uploaded my video. I didn't realize how closely it resembled yours from yesterday. There you go, Clem. That's good news. We got a moderator in the chat, Mr. Clem Hawks, who does exactly the same thing I do for the Minnesota Twins, as you can see in his title, because we're just that good that we got it in there. So Mr. Clem had a very successful stream. Guys, I have very big shoes to fill on my stream tonight. Clem ended up raking in 1,400 viewers during his live stream of the Twins and Yankees game last night, so a fantastic night. So if you want to go help my man Clem out and you want to go support the Minnesota Twins Monday night in Game 3, or if you're a Yankees fan and you want to chirp Mr. Clem, go subscribe to him right now and get set up for his stream on Monday night, despite its flaws. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a hockey game going on here. I can do ads all I want, but we got a hockey game going on here that is looking very good. And 3-3 between the Oilers and the LA Kings at this point. Jonathan Quick out to play a puck, and this top line buzzing around the Kings zone again, going in, putting in work. And we're looking good. What's more Canadian than hockey? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. The most unique thing? Canadian Goose? Maybe? There are no flaws in my stream. The flaws are in the Twins playing like the Oilers do. Oh, well, the Oilers have been playing a lot better this year, Clem. And let's see, what more hockey than Canada? I don't know. James Neal, come on, buddy. Oh, what do we got? Pancakes? Okay, I'm very confused. Gotta watch this. I'm very confused what Cody and Ace are getting going about. But, ooh, okay, maybe that's what we got going on. Everyone in this stream is so positive. It's an early season start and we're rocking, we're rolling. Poutine, yeah, I guess Poutine would be the one to go. Let's see. Watching the fam live. Oh, man. Even my fam's supporting me tonight. Well, fam, thank you very much. As we're rocking a 3-3 hockey game between the Oilers and the LA Kings this evening. James Neal, man, you know what? James Neal just, that preseason game he got into and he threw that hit, just absolutely, I think, galvanized his support from Oilers fans, 100%. Chris Russell, the same guy you diss. What? What a play. Hold on. Chris Russell. Ooh, nice little cut. Okay, I see what you're talking about, Nicholas. That's an all right play. We got that going tonight, and let's see if we can get it going again. I like Russell, why people always dumping on him. Contract. I always dump on him because the $4 million price tag does not equal his play, especially offensively. As Canadian, absolutely. I love my lacrosse. Don't kid me there. I love lacrosse. And what a save. Cody, you're saying what a save from, I'm imagining, Mike Smith. We don't talk about Mike Smith making bad saves tonight in the second period, do we? Haven't so far. As Nugent Hopkins going to get in there and get a chance, as this one's going to go up into the zone and across. Okay, this is what we're talking about. A miscue at the blue line. Holy crap. Who the heck's got that much wheel for the LA Kings? Wagner. Wagner's got the wheels for the LA Kings. Jeez, that was crazy. Kings goal. What are you talking about, Clem? Am I missing something here, guys? Clem's breaking Kings goals? As Clefbaum, what is going on? Pearson just turned into a pylon while Clefbaum turned into a pylon at the top of the blue line in the Kings zone, and that was just brutal. Leon is one of the best contracts in the NHL, absolutely. That was just an absolute ridiculous play there all around from the defense. You got Clefbaum fanning on it at the blue line. Pearson not up to NHL speed yet, and that could have been dangerous. Now we're going to get a close chance from Clefbaum. Is right there, bang. Okay, Nicholas, somehow we got closer in time, my friend. We are a lot closer in time than before. Pearson is not that good defensively. No, he's not. Leon over Austin, I'd take it. I'd take it all day. As let's go around 6:33. Oil D is just not playoff ready. Not yet, but it's game 2. We're not talking game 81-82. We're not talking about it. Larson for Severson. Yeah, we're not going there. We're not going there. No more New Jersey Devils demon. As you are, Jujar Kara. Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Anyone who's better than Lucic, while James Neal is 100 times better than Lucic. And Ethan Bear, get beat, but way to battle and hold him up, kid. What a chance for Ethan Bear to keep showing it, and he's doing it well. I wouldn't complain if McDavid was a little selfish sometimes and shot it at the net. No doubt, we could definitely use McDavid shooting more. That's how he's going to fill the net with 50. These are figure-it-out games, people. Absolutely. We got them early. As long as we're winning, we're good. Or losing in overtime. Losses in overtime don't hurt as bad as losses in regulation. Keep that in mind. 1 point's better than no point. So we're trying to get this puck out. We can't seem to be getting it done. Come on, now we got to get this going. Nothing happening here, though. Figure it out as preseason. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? You figure out your group in the preseason. Then you have to figure out how your group's going to play, because you don't play NHL caliber games in the preseason at all. Tonight will improve. Barry's figuring out a lot about NHL timing. He absolutely is. Pretty hard to lose in OT. But I'm saying shootouts are a gamble. They're a crapshoot. And you can definitely lose in those 100% of the time. And let's see, 5 minutes to go in this second period. You know what? It's kind of lulled to sleep. We're seeing Marcus Granlund out there. He hasn't been super noticeable. He's not looking super fast either. It is what it is, as we got to keep this rolling. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Kazi. Archer? That, my man's a good point. That's a very good point. But no 3-on-3 in the playoffs either. So we're looking good so far. Bang, bang. Who is number 60? That is Marcus Granlund. Why do AHL players have a hard time with smaller ice? AHL, you mean SHL? AHL is played on the same ice as NHL ice. Zach Kassian going. Zach Kassian's got our tying goal. So, guys, let's take a second. Appreciate what we have for stats for the Oilers. As Jujar Kara got a hit in. So, Kassian from Draisaitl and McDavid, all good. Oilers have 22-17 the shots. Kings are out hitting the Oilers. They're slowing them down, making them pay 21-13. We knew that was going to be a weakness of this Oilers team. But, yes, Adam Larson is out, so you can kind of account for that as well. Faceoffs are 18-14 for the Kings. That's what's killing us right now. And giveaways are 11-10 for the Oilers, so not much difference there. Takeaways 3-2, not much difference there. Block shots 7-6 for the Kings, not much difference there either. And Granlund is skating slow. Yeah, I don't know why he's moving a little bit slow tonight, but who knows? He did have an injury prior, so could be that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud are you to be a... Oh, man. 100% proud to be a Canadian. 10 out of 10. And let's see. We need more line scoring, not only the first one. Well, tonight, what you do need to know, even though it was a power play marker, James Neal, technically a second liner on this Oilers team, I'd say, gets a goal. So that was a huge one for us as well. And what's going on, Shry? What's going on, buddy? I'm going to just quickly hop over the stats here and check where we're doing, what we're doing. 79-33, we're doing all right there. And let's just play an ad while we're on commercial break and get it going. And you know how the Oilers would take off setting penalties, so it would be 4-on-4 with Gretzky. Imagine if they didn't change that. McDavid could be even better than he is already. Could be, possibly. 100% about it. 100%. And there we go. Okay, so we're talking about... Okay, we're talking about it. Okay. Hold on. We're rocking it. So Zack Attack was a band that Zach Morris fronted on an episode of Saved by the Bell. Who remembers? Oh, interesting. Saved by the Bell is before my time, I'm pretty sure. I need to look that up, though. Larson and Benning for Shea Theodore and Nick Holden. Doubt we get that. Oh, wait. We got ourselves Mr. Kevin Quinn in my earpiece. I just noticed that. I really have not noticed the commentary tonight. Second line's doing some work here. Nugent Hopkins, Nygaard, and Mr. James Neal, the real deal. Oilers need to get a top D-man that can play 2 games. The reason we never made the playoffs is injury on our back end. There's too many reasons to count. I think Patrick Maroon will come back to Edmonton whenever he gets a chance, because he would have come back if we would have had the space for him. I almost 100% believe that. And let's get this going. Let's get this going. Just have something going on Instagram here. Oh boy, okay. Let's see, that was just a hypnosis. It is 4-3 that affected a lot of points, but the speed of the game has increased too. Alright, let's get it. 3-3, 3:28 to go in this third period. Puck is dropped. Do you think they re-sign Nuge? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oils Freak. I don't really follow. I keep my Instagram followers pretty close together as to who I follow. After getting swept in the playoffs in the first round, what are we missing here, Wolf? We'll have more space next year. Oh, yeah. Bad D. Oilers PP. What? Got an Oilers PP, no secondary scoring? Oh, we're talking about that. Okay. Oilers power play, Nicholas. So I'm missing a few seconds, taking a lot of penalties. We're just drawing a lot of penalties. That's maybe what we have to ask ourselves is how many penalties are we drawing? And Kopitar. Interesting. As we're going to go around for an attack here, and they're going to touch the puck. Oilers 22 or 24. I think we could go 22, 23 easy. Easily, I think we could do 21 without a doubt. We need the top lines to shoot more. We need everybody to shoot more. I mean, we have 23 shots through the third, or through almost 2 periods. I could definitely use more time. Of course I did. Of course I did. Thank you for noticing, fam. That did explain a lot of things here. There we go. That should get it rolling, and that change should be saved. All right. Let's get this going. Let's get back to the game as we're on to the power play, and Kopitar looks like a sleep-deprived Andrew Lincoln. McDavid's going to go if the Oilers get 250 goal scorers and miss the playoffs. We're not worrying about that. We're set to go right now 1-0-1 at the worst. Right now, if we can stay tied. Our power play was top 11 in the NHL last season. And that's the thing, right, Cody? I've talked about that. We need to get good shots, but first comes the efficient passing. Close, okay. Not enough half-decent passes from the D. Well, that's the other side too, right? Efficient passes create good shots. And we're just waiting. We could tee that shot up with Draisaitl a little bit more. I think we want to work that with him. Let's go banging around. Shot on goal, back, and see that needs to get through. You need to do everything to get that shot through. It's down the ice. Mike Smith almost took a penalty there. He's going to have to leave it for Jeff Carter, who gets that blocked. We're doing all right. Oscar Klefbom, 35 seconds left on this power play. Overtime hockey is fun. Yeah, absolutely. And I was freak what I call Draisaitl and Kassian snipers. I'd call Draisaitl a sniper. I wouldn't call Kassian a sniper. I'd call Kassian a power forward all day. I want to see more Draisaitl one-timers from last year. We need that. We need that back on the power play 100% of the time. As imagine playing the game for wins like Connor does. That is what is most important. Absolutely. Come on. We got to get this going. We got to get an attack set up even though this power play is expiring. Just got to watch the man behind. Zach Kassian in on the attack. We like it going. Oh, Zach Kassian with any room. But, I mean, a power forward can have a deadly shot. That's no room. It's just the facet of what he brings to the game. It's kind of interesting. It's right there. That's the facet. He brings the traffic to the front of the net. My goodness. I was just saying we needed a shift out of the top line after the power play expired. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what we are getting right now. It's down and around and across, and it's going to go back the other way. But we're going to cut it off and seal off the play. And we're going to get ourselves a chance here to finish off this period. Tied 3-3. A nice save by Mike Smith. Good job. 20 seconds to go. Ducks up 3-1 on the Sharks. If the Sharks go 0-3, it's going to be good. I thought it was the third. Clem, we could wish it was the third. I'd be getting to a good game review right away after overtime ends, but unfortunately we got another period to go of Oilers hockey ahead. I like what I'm seeing so far. 4 seconds to go. The Oilers get it down the ice, and we're going to be good. 2 going. Yeah. Clem, you're getting told Baldelli should have started Odorizzi in game 2. That's fair. And if Haas doesn't turn out in a few games, will he go to the farm or go to Sweden? I think Haas is doing just all right. He's doing all right. Just expect 0-82 and you'll be elated. Well, Ace, we're 1-81 at worst this season. That's the benefit here. And I heard someone talking about this. Do you think Connor will reach a breaking point if the Oilers don't improve? I think everybody does, right? But if Nuge hasn't, I don't think Connor should. So, guys, I'm going to go use the washroom, be right back, and we'll get it going in here in a few minutes. Clem, keep him in shape. Oh, maybe I want to do it the other way, right? Be right back, guys. Bang. Let's go. Let's see what we got going on here. What I got? What did I miss in the chat? Let's see. Second period tied. Now the game will be decided by who wants it more. Absolutely. With teams running up. That's exactly. And here we go. Babysit. Oh, Clem's going to watch them kids. Oh, Severino on the map. And let's see. Oh, Clem, you killed me, buddy. Just Ken Holland knows what he's doing, unlike the bald goblin Peter. Yeah, for sure. And when I hear twins, I think of those two girls in The Shining. Oh, okay. That's fair. And let's see. Whoa. Chad's enjoying the third period, or third jersey, I think we all are. And now Clem's going to bed. All right, Clem, we'll catch you, buddy. Some very good chocolate that I paid for yesterday. Fantastic. Cookies and cream can never go wrong. So they're going to bring us inside the game, brought to you by GMC. Got to make that contract pay for itself, right? Oh, we're doing our first Connor McDavid appreciation highlight pack of the season. According to Elliot Friedman by GMC, we are professional grade, ladies and gentlemen. Doing the ads for them. That's my goodness. That first chance, oh man. Oof. That first chance was good, but even better yet was that goal against Vancouver, which they showed first. Connor McDavid, at one point this game, was going 37.5 kilometers an hour on the ice. Actually, 40.6. 40.6. How do you beat 40.6? Wow. That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And Cybershade, yeah, I feel that. If you ever go back and watch my NHL Oilers franchise modes, you can definitely see I was Peter Chiarelli. To a T. It worked. I made things work. Peter Chiarelli didn't. Yeah, rough go. So what do you got? Let's see what we got here. We're rocking this ode as we're up to 110. So guys, 110 you have come through the turnstiles tonight on this hour. What I need to get is the simple fact that I need to blank this stupid board and go get the subscriber bar up and go get this going here in the simple fact that, where am I? We need the Los Angeles Kings recap against the Oilers so far in the fact that it's tied 3-3, 24-19. The shots on goal for our Edmonton Oilers. You guys are rocking the chat right now. Ever hit a gear going 40? Yeah, you absolutely wouldn't want to do that. Trust me, I've hit a gear going about 70 down a hill in the dark in a car, ran it over. My goodness, let me tell you, the rest of the drive, oh my goodness, never want to be in that car again. Ugh. Have a great night all. See you again. Hit that like button. Oh, thank you, Tough Cuff. And second period was good. Yes, it was. Nicholas, where are you going? Where are you going? We'll catch you. Oh wait, you're saying. Okay. I'm getting tired, boys. It is what it is. Let's get to that box score. Just quickly check some of those Oilers stats. Mike Smith, an .842 save percentage. So if you go back to what he had shots on the other night, he allowed 2 goals on 33 shots. So he's made 47 saves on 47 saves divided by 33 plus 19 on 52 shots. He's a .903 save percentage right now, so we can't afford to have Mike Smith give up any other goals. And Oils Freak, what do I do for a job? I'm a sheet metal wholesaler for the HVAC industry. That's my job, and I absolutely love it. You know what, guys? If I didn't have that job, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Try your 11. There you go. Rock and roll, buddy. So what do we got? We've got Matt Benning, 8 minutes and 45 seconds on the ice. We've got Mr. Cave with 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Gaetan Oss with 9 minutes, so he's seen some ice for sure tonight. You've got Marcus Granlund with only 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Jude Arcaro only with 7 minutes. Anyone else? The big factor, 17:05 for Connor McDavid. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who's 4 for 4 in the face-off dot this evening. He's a perfect 4 for 4. Or actually 4 and 4, pardon me. I always read that wrong, I guess. 4 and 4. Connor McDavid's 3 and 2. Gaetan Oss is 3 and 4. Drysaddle's 3 and 7 in the face-off dot. Get him out of there. Cave's 3 and 2. So we got a pretty good face-off night comparatively to normal. And you have to go all good, Oils Freak. And imagine spending $13 million on a 30-year-old goalie with only 10 games NHL experience. That was a decade ago. Oh yeah, what? The subscriber bar says 7024. Yes. Nicholas, I update that every time I cross 100. So I remembered when I crossed 1,000 to do it at 724. So just hit it up when you can. Let's see here. What do we got? Zach Kassian, shots. Hits are really the skewed category here, 24-17 for the Kings. Faceoffs are 20-16. Penalty minutes are skewed in the Kings' favor. Giveaways are 12-11. The Oilers have given away 12 pucks, Kings 11. Takeaways are 3-12 or 3-2 for the Kings. My goodness, get something right, Tyson. And block shots are 8-8, so not bad. The only problem is every single penalty tonight has been a stick infraction. That's rough. That's rough for both teams. You gotta discipline yourself with that stick 100%. So guys, just to give you an idea of how many subscribers I'm sitting at right now, I'm sitting at 7190. That's the key number right now. So I've gone up an additional 3. So I've pushed 7190, which means we could easily go out and push up to 7,200 tonight, and I could update that subscriber bar tonight if we want to do that. So if you're joining the chat and you want to subscribe tonight, by all means, you see what a game is on Dolynny TV after 2 periods, so let's get it done. And did I used to post comments on the Hockey Guys channel? I don't think I did, Wilner. I actually didn't pay attention to the Hockey Guy until all of a sudden he was the Hockey Guy. Crazy things happen on YouTube like that, and it happened for him, so good on him. Let's see what we got going on here, guys. Did I miss any key stats? I'm just trying to figure that out, because I don't want to miss anything out. And already getting that Arcade 3's invite. I like it, I like it. Draisaitl with 2 assists has 3 shots. That's a key factor. McDavid has 3 shots. So what you need to know is, in fact, no Edmonton Oiler has more than 3 shots through the first 2 periods of the game. That's good to see. You know what? You can say we're not spreading out the offense, but we're actually spreading it out. Guys are getting chances, and that's huge for us. 100% it is. I like seeing guys get out there and get some chances on net and get things going. So we'll rock, we'll roll, and hopefully get things going towards a very good goal tonight of winning a hockey game against the LA Kings and going to 2-0. And the Hockey Guy is from BC and has taken on a lot of things, talking about the game, a lot of admiration for him. Absolutely. You know what? I think as far as I can understand of him, he's made a life out of it. And guys, seeing what he does day in, day out, it's a dream of his to do that as a lifestyle, as a job. So to see that happen for somebody, fantastic. Because as somebody who's done YouTube for 6 years now, it's a grind. It's an absolute grind. And the harder you get down on yourself, the harder it is to get back up. But eventually you figure it out. This future Dolynny, well, you know what? The only guys that can get me there is myself and you guys, the line madels. I'm going to use that. That's going to be the thing. We're going to have the Lion Madels be a thing here in the future. And Gene Principe with Ethan Bear. So Ethan Bear's on pace for a career high in ice time. That's fantastic for him. Wow, that's all right. Ethan Bear talking about his good offseason. I like it. I love it. I like it a lot. As if you ever notice, they almost show the exact same picture of Rogers Place every single time during the broadcast. And yes, he does. Yes, he does, Chewy. And I can't excite it yet. We've only played average teams so far, and we're making them look like division champs. Well, here's the thing, Cyber. As long as we're winning those games, you can't take a win back. You can't take away a win unless there's technicalities. But if the Oilers go 2-0 against the Kings and Canucks to start the year, that's a very good sign. Don't matter who they are, don't matter how bad they are. 2-0 is still 2-0 at the end of the day. And Ian the Hockey Guy both have cats that appear in the video. Yes, I think I've watched a video with Hockey Guy's cat. I'm going to have to go find a few videos. My cats, I tried to keep them out of the shots for a while, but then you guys seem to claw onto them a little bit, and I couldn't fight it any longer, so they got to be hanging out with me every single night while I do a video. Let me tell you, you know what? They seem to be behaving best when I'm doing a live stream, so maybe more live streams to come, guys. I don't know. It's a tough go, but we're getting going. Here we go. His cats ain't scratched the door yet, though. Yeah, that's true. Justin, my cats absolutely love scratching the door. Boys, how's it going? Checking in from Rogers Place once again. Michael, my man, I hope you're enjoying. Connor McDavid lighting it up for us to begin the game. Can't argue with that. It's going good. The chat's been positive. We've had a great night, and I think just as you'll be sitting in the seat hoping for it, I think we're all sitting here on the computer tonight hoping the Oilers can clutch up, get a 5-3, 4-3 victory. 6-3, 7-3 would be even better, and destroy the Kings' confidence to start the season. That'd be huge for us. So let's go. Let's see. First period action. 1-0 Vegreville. 2-0 Vegreville. 4-0 Vegreville. My goodness. Cold Lake Ice first goal, 21. Short-handed Vegreville. Score number 2, Jaden Fry. 5-2 at the end of the first for the Vegreville Rangers over the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. My goodness, what a night. And guys, actually last night, I should have posted it because it was a good game. You guys down? Oh, absolutely. Cold Lake Ice game last night. Got the live stream live from Lac La Biche last night. It was a fantastic game. Lac La Biche was shorthanded due to suspensions, but it was a 3-2 game. Gutted out, grinded out win for the Ice, and they got the job done in that third period, and that's huge. That's why they show the one side. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense, but it always seems to be the exact same shot. That's what weirds me out. Love the Cats, William, that's fair. As we're getting to McDavid thankful, Draisaitl thankful. Draisaitl looks good there. One of these days, you and the hockey guys should do a live stream that can be broadcast on both of the respective channels. Would get a lot of views. I think there's a lot of things that'll have to get in the works here with a lot of us hockey commentators right away here. Because let me tell you, it just seems to be a very growing market. There you go with your beard. Yeah, that's right, your own beard. 21.8% of team goals scored first in the NHL. Scored 39.8% of goal, or 39.7% of all goals, highest since the 90s. 25 total goals, 5-on-5, scored by line mates of McDavid or Draisaitl when separated. Craziness. And Drew Remendo out there as well. Let's go Oilers. Kalen, I cannot agree more. You know what? It's been a fantastic night. We've seen some great nights out of some great hockey players for sure. And I must say, Connor McDavid, guys, no doubt about it. The knee looks fantastic. The defense, Clefbaum Pearson's looked rough, but absolutely everyone else has kind of done their job tonight. And I can't argue with that. As long as they go get the job done tonight, we're rocking, we're rolling. That Connor McDavid goal, though, is just pure, I don't want to say greasing it, but that's what speed does. It greases the game a little bit, and he got it done. Should also get with Hands Down Hockey. If you send him a video introducing your channel, he will work it into his program. I think my man John over at Hot Take Hockey has me lined up for something here right away. We have to figure that out. No Calgary. No Calgary, absolutely not. As we got Connor McDavid. What do we got? We're talking about Connor McDavid again. Gene Principe is on the mic right now. This week's high flyer was caught going 123. If you're heading to the Oilers game, remember that you don't need to be the Connor McDavid of driving. Please slow down and arrive there safely. My goodness. I want to see Caleb Jones in this lineup soon. He can be a stud in a few years. And that's the thing, right? Do you want Caleb Jones to insert in the lineup when he can be a stud or develop into a stud in the NHL lineup? We've seen it go wrong many times before. But Jones and Bears seem to be two guys that can absolutely just step in still younger and develop into guys at the NHL level. So we've got ourselves 20 minutes of hockey. I think who I'm watching, Ethan Bear, to hold steady defensively. He's done a good job. Been burnt once or twice, but he's held steady and gotten the job done. Darnell Nurse, I want to see a point out of him tonight. Nugent Hopkins, a goal would be huge. And Connor McDavid's line, one more, for goodness sakes, wouldn't do us anything wrong. And load management, well, I think load management is a thing at the end of the year, right? If you secure a playoff spot with 5 games to go, your stars should play 1 or 2 games of those 5. Load management throughout the season, you have to get to the playoffs before you can start load managing. The Raptors just knew they were such a good team without Kawhi last year that being safe and saving them for playoffs was the best bet. Miss 80s when no one was called a stud. Well, let me tell you. I think back in the 80s, Grant Fuhr was a stud in goaltending, wasn't he? Let's go. Let's go get this going back the other way. There's a nice play by Bear. We're going to start this off 1940, and Bear just doesn't panic. Even though he was getting taken and the puck got taken away from him, he battled to the last second. The absolute last second there. Nuge will score next. Flipper dude, that would be fantastic. It's down the ice. And I think Legason is a lost cause. He just isn't that impressive. Well, Legason has never played an NHL game, Cyber. We need to keep that in mind. So once we see Legason in the NHL, we'll find out. I missed a goal. What happened? Cody. He missed the goal by Zach Kassian to tie it. It's a 3-3 game. And we're rocking, we're rolling on our way into what could be a good go. Kaylin, Milan Lucic is in Calgary, but why? Because we traded James Neal for Milan Lucic. Very good trade for the Oilers. And Mr. Nugent Hopkins is out there right now. As let's get this going. Back to the point. We've got the Clefbaum Pearson pairing out there. Shot on net, nothing going there. Guys, I just want to see this chat light up with goal calls. That's all I want to see. Goal calls in the chat. Not fake goal calls. I want to see real goal calls that get the Oilers ahead 4-3 as we get going. Talbot's bad. There's no doubt in that. As Pearson's moving that puck, he can skate edge to edge, but he just needs to get a little bit better defensively. I don't know what the plan with Pearson is. He's getting top line minutes because that's just where he fits. I'm not sure if that's because he's actually of that caliber. You know, it's the Oilers defense. There are some questionable things on it. And there's a good chance, but it hops wide. So now we got to get this going. I think Todd likes letting in the first goal. Theory holds, right? Rodney Dangerfield. Okay. All right. And let's see. As we go up the boards, we're stymieing the Kings to start. The Kings have yet to establish an attack in the Oilers zone in the first 2 minutes of this period. That's fantastic for us. So I hope we can continue that. No, here comes Gaetan Haas moving his feet. And that's one thing I've liked to see. Gaetan's been moving his feet quite well tonight. And it don't matter if you're moving it in the neutral zone. It matters when you're moving into the offensive zone, and he's done that. He's carried the puck in a couple of times and definitely worked his feet a couple fancy ways, and that's nice to see. 3 goals on 19 shots for Mike Smith this evening. A tough go, but you give away 2 bad pucks and 2 empty net goals. It's going to be is what it is deal in my terms. But I think we're seeing this Oilers team a little bit more resilient than last year. That's the key. And I think Dave Tippett was preaching that quite heavily in the summer. He wanted to teach some resiliency, and we've gotten that. There's no arm up on that play. It needs to be an Oilers speed up the Flames. Char's an old man. I don't want him getting injured. I don't want him to be able to live a life after hockey. It looks so much better offensively. That too. I mean, it's the top lines that look that much better, but the bottom 6 are moving their feet and getting things done. Von Hook! My man Von Hook getting in here. Sorry to hear your Sharks are pretty much 0-3, but it is what it is. And what does that word mean? I don't know which word you mean. Goal LA. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're down another goal. 4-3 Kings. So Martinez is going to get this one down. And let's see what happens here. It's going to go across, and the Kings set up their first. Oh. I'm going to blame Mike Smith on this one initially. That's ugly. Ooh, that looks bad. Feel the Sharks will be bad this season. Von Hook, me and you together. So let's see. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? Colby Cave, the D-man back. Let his man by, absolutely. But that was just... Yeah, that's a tough one. Colby Cave in between on that. We can watch this replay. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's 3 ways to Sunday to say how that goal went in. You can say Mike Smith, Colby Cave, or a bad bounce, and either one's a valid answer there. So, but that's kind of, I don't know. And what's going on? All right, Bill, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. We're tuning in from Sweden this evening. Like Talbot on his, yeah, that was a Talbot-esque goal actually. The way that one kind of beat him. That wasn't bad positioning. That was just all around bad. All around just a typical Oilers goal against, I guess you could say. McDavid penalty. Oh boy, here we go. What are we getting? How do you feel when the Flames beat the Oilers? Upset. Oh, Pierre Turgeon. Yes, sir. That's a name from the past. We ain't winning tonight. I don't know. Don't be getting down. Remember, we took a bad penalty when we were down to the Vancouver Canucks and we still won it. We still won it, so I'm not panicking yet. A 4-3 loss would be bad, yes. But I think it I think we're going to be fine. I have a strong feeling we can still pull this one out. Just need to clutch up here. 15 minutes is plenty of time. There's a shot on net missed. We keep coming back. That's exactly how we're losing to a team like the Kings. 2 bad giveaways, questionable defense on a goal, and just all around a bad goal. At least push to OT. That's right. Just push to OT. I'm happy. That's all we have to do. As Nugent Hopkins fires it down the ice, which to say I don't feel bad for anyone who makes millions of dollars playing the game. While back in the 90s, they weren't making all those millions of dollars. They're only making $1 million. And all the Oilers boo Calgary. That's exactly. This is a high-scoring game. Yes, sir, it is Oilers free compared to what we saw. Bret Hart wearing an Oilers sweater even though he's from Calgary. Oh, interesting. We got to get this going. We got to keep this going here, boys. We got to get this out of play. There we go. We're good. We're rolling. 15:05. The Kings power play stymied so far. 20 shots. 4 goals, though, is the bad number. And goals per game, leaders, active players, minimum 200 goals. Career, Alex Ovechkin, .607, Steven Stamkos, .527, and Ilya Kovalchuk, .492. Sidney Crosby behind at 4.73. Let's see, I love watching OT with McDavid dry. Well, wouldn't we take that? Let's see, can we get this going? Penalty, how big is my house? That's a typical house. Tripping, all right. 4-on-4 coming up here. I'm just waiting to watch the penalty. As Kempe is going to go in for a shot here. He's going to double back to Doughty at the blue line. Back to Kempe. Kempe is going to shoot it. Nice shot blocked there, or tipped by Chris Russell, or maybe saved by Mike Smith. And we got a penalty. You love the Oilers. Absolutely, Kaylin. Absolutely. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we crushed that power play. Dustin Brown upset. 4-on-4, 45 seconds, and then a 1:20. Ooh. Yeah, that's greasy. I see what you're talking about, Ace. That's in today's NHL, that's usually called. Goal for Haas. What? What? Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen? Are you kidding me? Can I put the scoreboard? Oh, I forgot the scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always forget that. Oh, yeah. It's 4-4. Decent. Let's go watch Gaetan Haas get a goal. Let's go, Haas. Nygaard? Who are you saying? Haas first NHL goal. Oh, Haas to Nygaard. Oh, ho, ho. We'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. Who called Nygaard getting a goal tonight? I think we've got it. Was it Gaetan Haas or was it Joachim Nygaard? Either way, two guys getting it going. Oh, yeah, Chad's all happy about Nygaard. I thought Nuge, but I'm happy for him. We'll take it, Nygaard. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we are tied 4-4. The resiliency of this team is absolutely stupid this game. And Mr. Nygaard gets the goal. Yes, sir. Billy, you are pretty happy, my friend. Nygaard for the Calder. I'd take that. I think he could do that. James Neal, yes, he did. Von Hook, yes, he did, my man. James Neal did score. And no, Nygaard, I'll take it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes, sir. Started the Hitman, but him and Theo sold the team to the Flames ownership. Okay. Well, let's go, baby. They both get their first NHL points together. If that ain't just some kind of storybook for both of them. Haas and Nygaard get it done. Mr. Nygaard, that's right. You can count that off. And like I said, we got this, people. Come on. Oh, my God. Penalty to the Bear is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Bears. Oh, yeah, we're getting called. And this team keeps bouncing back, but at some point they have to get ahead and stay ahead, for sure. My goodness, guys. Rock and roll. Ethan Bear gets it penalty, but it is good. And is Nygaard even eligible? I don't know. I think he's 26 and you have to be 25 or younger. Okay, the hold, the hook, the whatever you want to call that. That's, they're going to call that tripping? I'm sorry, that's a hold. That's not a trip. Ooh, my goodness. Wow, okay. It's his first NHL season. Well, yes, but I think there's rules about how old you can be. Yeah, that's That's a week trip. It's a good hold, a week trip, I guess you could say. McDavid out. Okay, good news. So we're to 4-4 again. Bears taking too many penalties. I think he's only taken 2 through 2 games, so we're fine there. And we need 80s reffing back. Well, we need 80s rules back if you want 80s reffing back. And what a save by Smith. Oh my god, you guys are freaking out. All right, bang, across, bang. Ooh, nice save by Smith. There we go, down the ice. And now Connor McDavid getting it going. Ooh, Connor McDavid poke check. Never had control of the puck, but he still had it on. To be eligible, I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I think as well. And Mike Smith, oh my god, they tried the one-hand tuck. And wow, that is unreal. Mr. Mike Smith pulls out the leg. Save. You want some old school hockey, Ace? There you go. Chewy, you got it as well. That's right on. And Nygaard is only a year younger than Scott Stavron. Wow, that's unreal. And Leon Draisaitl 4-on-4. This is a scary proposition for the opposing team to have these guys out here. Across, Leon Draisaitl, great seeing a first NHL goal, but I absolutely love seeing secondary scoring. That's the key. Too many men Oilers. That's the 3rd time we've done that this year. Brutal go. And is Persson living up to NHL standards? Not quite yet, Bill. Not quite yet. Sergei Makarov won the Calder when he was 31. Really? Ouch. That's wild. Guys, we got to clutch up here. At some point, we got to get this done. I don't know how many we can get. That's brutal. Connor McDavid just never had control of that puck. If he could have flipped that puck up, we would have saw a 5-4 game. But what a save by Mike Smith. That's some old school goaltending. I wouldn't be surprised if Smith scored a goal this season or makes the All-Star game like, I think, 2017. It could possibly. And Dallas Eakins is about to be 2-0 as Ducks coach. God, oh, mercy me. Just trying to be faster is what is messing lines up. Well, that could be. That could be too. Is just trying to adapt to the game for sure. As we're rocking into it, guys, just checking things. What do we got going on here? Perfect. We're rolling into it. Hate the Ducks. I think we all do. I'd see him get a goal. I don't see Smith in the All-Star game. Well, and that's the thing. You just never know which way it's going to bend, right? Stupid rules of hockey. You just never know. You can take 3 bets on something and neither will happen and something stupid will happen. You used to play, oh, interesting there, Bill. That's awesome. I've hated the Ducks since the 07 or 17 playoffs. Me as well. Not surprised by this game at all. No, me neither. Glad Kessler ain't playing, that's for sure. Oilers can win. Bum, I think the Oilers can win if we stop taking penalties. Was about to change, then he got past the puck at the same time a guy jumped over. Okay, so got called kind of double up. And I hate the Ducks. Rolf Kruger is 2-0 as what? Cody? David Cass goal? Okay, just saying. Okay, well we could take that for sure. Kruger is 2-0. Kruger is a good coach. Yeah, you know what? Kruger was a victim of just a terrible, terrible effort by the Oilers. Too many men is avoidable. Yes, it is, Daniel. Absolutely. No, well, I'm just saying. Okay, I got you. Thought about it, made the call. Dave Tippett can't be too impressed, but is what it is, I'd say. You can't be too impressed with 3 too many men calls in 2 periods. Todd McClellan is freaking out. It's going to be freaky here. Too many men to go. And 8 seconds on the 5-on-3, and then we're going to be down by 2 men for pretty much a whole thing here, aren't we? It's going to be ugly as Drew Doughty across, and you got 3 men on the ice. You got to wait for the attack. 2-man advantage for 24 seconds. So many penalties. Yeah, it's been a highly contested match here between the Kings and the Oilers. Single PP now. Okay, I like hearing that. Dry is killing it. Dry is getting it done. Ooh, that's a nice little play. You have to be 26 years or younger and can't have played more than 25 NHL games in a season to be eligible for the Calder. Okay, if it wasn't for miscues by Smith, the Oilers would be pitching a shutout. No, we'd be pitching a 4-2 game right now. And Kruger coached well back in the World Cup of Hockey back in 2016 with Team Europe, absolutely. Doughty goal, you guys are killing me, man. You're killing me. We're down 5-4 now. As Doughty's going to rip that. It's not going to go through the net. I'm done. I don't think so. I don't think we're done. I wouldn't worry too much. We've come back every single time. Doughty's just controlling this. The Oilers, I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now what happened. Shellbacks, I'm going to tell you what happened. The simple fact that the Oilers quit moving their feet. That's it. That's all. The only thing that cost the Oilers on that shot from Doughty is the Oilers quit moving their feet. Watch this. Jujhar Khaira without a stick. Not much he can do. He should have taken Doughty and roughed him up a bit. Would have been a penalty, but probably a smart play. And right there, yeah, that's going to cost you. I mean, I follow in there. But, yeah, not much you can do. If you're not moving your feet, Darnell Nurse should have been there a little bit quicker. You got to do it. And that is bench coaching fault as well as players not paying attention. I blame not moving your feet. Yeah, sure, you can call them too many men, but it's what it is. And yes, McDavid was hurt back in 16. That's why he didn't end up winning the calling. And bad penalty. That's exactly. You can blame a bad penalty, but ultimately, if you take a penalty, you have to kill it off. And we didn't do that with not moving our feet on the penalty kill. So that'll be in the game review. You don't worry about that. I forgot to mention line medals in my last one. Like this, okay, this year way better. Yeah, you know what? Our PK is way better, but again, the bad habits creep in sometimes, and that's what happens. I think Artemi Panarin won the Calder in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. PK not okay. Well, it's been okay for the whole night pretty much, except for that one goal. We've done an alright job with it, but I need to keep improving it. So here we go, 5-4, and the Oilers need to get in this. Not a great game for either goalie, no, not at all. There's the shot through. So I'll get you the statistics on the PKs, or I guess the power plays for each team, as the Oilers still lead in shots. But what's happening is the Oilers are 1 for 4 on the power play, and so are the LA Kings. So technically speaking, the Oilers have killed 7 of 8 penalties this year, which is a fantastic pace. Guys, that's an 87.5% pace. You cannot deny that being good. And 2 teams making a lot of mistakes, absolutely, early in the season. It's costing the Oilers and his on-bench management and the players for sure. Let's see, let's go. Bang, save made by Mr. Mike Smith. We're good. Let's go Oilers. Cody, exactly. Oy, my goodness. Tough go. You drink that much water. So an update on the score, ladies and gentlemen. 7-2 final between the Sabres and the Devils. 6-5 shootout final for the Montreal Canadiens over the Toronto Maple Leafs. 4-1 final Rangers over Senators. Cats over Bolts. 4-3 Battle of Florida. 7-2 for the Pittsburgh Penguins over Columbus. 3-2 Carolina over Capitals in overtime. 3-2 for the Blues over the Stars. And a 5-3 final between the Red Wings and Predators. 4-2 for the Avalanche over the Wild. 1-0 final, a shutout for the Bruins over top of the Arizona Coyotes. And currently a 2-0 shutout. Wait, Nurse? Oh, boys, hold the phone. Pay attention. Too many games on the go. As you're saying, Darnell Nurse got the job done. Let's go, boys. Let's watch this game unfold. As I'm interested to see who gets the assist. 5-5 would be the game here. As it's Granlund and a couple of the fourth liners out there. And bang, back of the net. We're in it, boys. We're in it. Let's go. Darnell Nurse gets the job done. 9:50 to go. Oh my goodness. I would love to be at Rogers Place for this one. This one is wild. Goodness sakes. Let's go. Who got the assist on that? I caught Granlund passed off the puck. This game is too much. Guys, this is going back and forth. And it's going to be Marcus Granlund, who didn't get that puck across. And is that Gaetan Haas getting in there? Or is that Thomas Jurko getting in that? Wishing the Lightning won. My goodness. Not ever be all right. Bang! Back of the net. Darnell Nurse gets it going. A 27-4 finish. Yeah, it's Thomas Jurko gets a point, guys, in his NHL debut with the Edmonton Oilers. That's all right. It's because Makarov winning Rookie of the Year over a year. Young rookie whose name escapes me, but Makarov had an extra goal and had extensive KHL experience. Interesting, man. Like, interesting. As Jurko gets it going. My goodness, with the assist. Let's go. Nurse assisted by Yurko, and we're right back in it, guys. Right on, right on. Oh my god, I'm literally on the edge of my seat. Oilers scored. Yes, they did, Daniel. Made it 5-5, and now we get the McDavid line out there, and we get ourselves a chance to get it going. Oh my goodness, Connor McDavid, bury that. Come on, Draisaitl, bury that. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, boys. How do we not finish that? How do you not finish that? Oh, no, 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 no. Oilers scored to make it 5-5. We're in for a finish, guys. We got to get the 6th goal. We got to get the 6th goal before the Kings get their 6th, because we cannot afford big one. Guys, Rogers Place in my ear is roaring. And I just had a buddy text me. I play arcade 3s with him sometimes on NHL 20. And he just texted me, holy, are they playing arcade 3s or what tonight? Delay of game. Oilers go. Oilers go. Let's go. This is crazy. Ooh, that's delay a game. That's delay a game. No doubt about that. Conference call the referees, but that's delay of game without a doubt. No, let's go. Shellback, I'm sorry. Yamo scored in Bakersfield. Right on, Yamo. Right on. Nerves are all over. Holy. And let's go. Let's go. This is the type of game that works against goaltenders' averages. It does, but my goodness. Doing gaming. I'm not Oils freak. I'm just playing games on the side. So we're going to have a referee conference. And what's going to happen? Are we going to have a penalty here or not? I'd like to know. This is straight out, isn't it? It may have tipped off. Who's the captain in the farm? I believe it should be Keegan Lowe. I've never seen an announcement for that, but it should be Keegan Lowe still. And wow, absolutely nuts, guys. Absolutely nuts game so far. What? A mess. A mess. It's the only way to describe it so far. And I think it's Keegan Lowe. It should be Keegan Lowe. 100%. That is flat out delay of game. Let's see. Third period of action. 6-4 final for the Vegreville Rangers over top of the Cold Lake Ice. Their goaltender really couldn't keep them out of the back of the net. But geez. Well, I was working hard to get away from mistake-filled nights. Sometimes you can outscore them. Most of the time you can't. Ryan Rashog with the truth bomb, guys. I think that's Ace and Chewy's line all the time, isn't it? It was Ryan Hamilton years ago. Yes, years ago. Let's see what we got going on here. Box score. This is what you need to know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys with points tonight. And the defense continues to stack up points. We now have 3 separate defensemen with points in the first 2 games. Do you see what Yurko brings? He should be on the top line. Yurko, you know what? Maybe you need that in the bottom 6, though. That's maybe the question. Stop trying to force it all to the top 6 and force it a little bottom 6 a little bit, too. Oil's so strong in PP, so this game will end 6-5. Oilers win. I don't think this is going to be a power play for the Oilers, though. They haven't announced it yet. Garbage refs. Yeah, it's a tough play. As you watch this, slow it down. Yeah, you know what? That just tipped off a Neil's stick, possibly. The referees say no. 5-on-5, Nicholas. You're with the bombs, so. Connor McDavid can't believe it, but we're going to escape 5-on-5 to begin this next break after the TV timeout. I didn't see it tick off his stick, but you know what? No matter, we got to score 5-on-5, and that's not a bad issue. I think we're a very good team 5-on-5 this year, and we'll be fine. Never touches his stick. It looked like it touched, like just the way the puck wobbles, I guess you could say. Needs to be elevated up. Yeah, I'm not opposed, but it was a bust when he played with the Oilers. We hyped up too much expectation on him way too fast. He had a couple good games with McDavid, and we thought he was the next Patrick Maroon. That was very much so our mistake. So Puljujärvi is real bust. Yamamoto has hardly had a chance to play in the NHL. Well, Yamamoto will get it going. Puljujärvi's not a full bust. I really just don't think anything worked out. Smith's freaking me out. I don't know. Delay of games are not reviewable, so it's off eyesight. Exactly. That's the tough part about it. Let's see. What do you expect to final score? I'm hoping 6-5. Radwin, your TV isn't working, hopefully. Tyler Benson is a bust. What are you talking about? It's 5-6. Yeah, 5-6. 6 on this side of the screen. Well, whichever side of the screen has the Oilers thing for me. Hockey Night in Canada shout out. Oh, people sending in shout out points. Oh, I should have gotten in on this. 6-5 Oilers OT. I'd take an OT win, guys. No doubt about it. And Benson was going to play this year. Not quite ready. He'll be fine. He's now playing in the KHL. Oh, Oilers PP. We're talking now, Nicholas. Where's the penalty? 7-5 R&R Lodge going with 7-5 Oil. That'd be all right if we could cash a goal and then an empty netter. Maybe get Connor McDavid a hat trick or something. Drew another. No way. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, you are kidding me if Connor McDavid just drew a... Praise up! The hockey gods are doing their job finally. Connor McDavid draws another penalty. And Shellbacks, yeah, I only cover the Edmonton Oilers. That's my bread and butter. I'm not deviating. That is where I succeed, and that's without a doubt. Look at how he grabs in there. That is almost embellishment. Goodness sakes, that's huge. Was better when it was exclusively on CBC? Absolutely it was, but it is what it is. That's mugging. Connor McDavid egged him on, and he obliged. That is 100% a stupid play by the LA Kings defender. Oh my goodness. I'd give him, I don't know. I'd give him 5 for, I don't know, for being dumb. That is not a penalty you have to take. That was weak yet again. Not, I don't know, Tim. That was a dumb penalty by the LA Kings, 100%. Oh, Nuge firing it over top. Rough go right there. 150 to go in the penalty. Are you streaming all 82 this season? Probably not. I can almost assure you I will not stream all 82, but I'll try to stream as many as possible. Nuge, another chance there. Is my back season up? Neil? No. No. Real deal. Am I expecting that? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. James Neal has 2 goals, is what Nicholas might be egging me on here. Goal Edmonton. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see this. Let's get this going. Chat, goodbye. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for this Neal goal. Let's go. Let's go. Clef bomb to McDavid. Down to Neal. Oh, no way. Let's go. Let's go. 2 goals. He's eaten down low. He's absolutely torching Jonathan Quick. You have got to be kidding me. The real deal, James Neal. 2 goals for the Edmonton Oilers in a wild shootout run-and-gun game against the Los Angeles Kings. Radwin, you are missing it. My goodness, he absolutely threw that one through Quick. My goodness. I love it. Right on. Bum, I'm going to tell you, we don't swear in the chat, so unfortunately I have to hide your message. But my goodness, James Neal for 30-plus this season. Guys, he's on pace for 164 goals this year. Let's bunker down, hold up, and save ourselves. Connor McDavid apparently has 4 points, according to Nicholas. Clefbaum has 3 assists. My goodness, guys, what a wild one tonight. You know what? James Neal is the usual suspect, but after last year, everybody trashing him. You can't exactly say he's the usual suspect. First lead for the Oilers since 4:12 of the first period. My goodness. McDavid and Clefbaum with the assist. Guys, we are getting it. Oilers scored again. Yes, they did, Daniel. Absolutely. Who won the trade? Well, I think right now, Lucic has a fight and James Neal has 2 goals. So you tell me who's doing more for their contract. Flames GM is the worst GM, worse than Chiarelli. Quite possibly. Absolutely quite possibly. Matt Benning will shoot that off the boards, looking for Marcus Granlund. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is just get greasy, get desperate, grind it out, gut it out hockey, 5:40 to go, play it smart, play it small, play it quick, let's get it going. James Neal have found a place in Edmonton without a doubt, Von Hook. My goodness, let's go. 5:30. I'm counting the clock, guys. Every 30 seconds I'm mentioning how much time's on the clock. And Neal with a big hit. Right on, Neal. Right on. Keep it going. Joachim Nygaard getting the stick in there, battling his man, not taking a penalty. And now James Neal's going to get up the boards. And, James Neal's going to get in there. And where's his hit? I didn't see his hit. We'll see it in a second here, I'm sure. That's right on, right on, right on. Things looking good. James Neal blowing a tire. And guys, we are battling. Oh man, that's greasy. That's right to the back of the numbers. That's what I'm talking about. 5 minutes to go. Oilers back the other way. Ethan Bear chancing for a chance here, but he can't get it going. Nice hit. Oh my goodness. Oh boys, this one turned it in. They need a physical guy when they have Bennett, Kachuk, and Hamonic. It's the Calgary Flames. They don't know what they're doing. Shame, 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 right? We know what we're up to. 4:30 to go in this period. 7-5 Oil is looking good. R&R, you ain't just a kidding, my friend. This is looking good. Just a slow pass. Just slow it down. Grind it out. We're good to go. Edmonton scored 3 goals in the PP alone. So nice. Everybody knows last year was a mirage of Neil for sure. And now another chance here as we're going to try the tip in with Kazian. He can't get it going. 4 minutes to go. Bill 8-5 would be even better. Nuge with the empty netter, please. Guys, that would just cap our night. McDavid, please shoot it. Guys, we'd like everybody to just do things. Mike Smith with the glove save. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what an evening taking place here. Zap, come on, wrap this up with me, Zapper. Get up here. You're a good girl. Guys, absolutely clutching up. This Edmonton Oilers team. Could you have imagined if we would have been in this situation last year? Oilers PP is way better than last year with Tippett. Neil on top PP is amazing. Last year was Mirage. This year, a barrage. Ooh, I like it, Ace. I like it. Like it. Oh, I'd take a Neil hat trick, guys. That would be all right. Second game of the year. James Neal has a hat trick. Ooh, orangey here and that, mister. That'd be an all right go with me. You know what? I didn't expect to enjoy streaming this one as much as I have, but this is, turn this in. I keep in mind that LA is a horrible team. A win is a win. 2 points is 2 points, no matter how you get 2 points at the end of the day. Holy, oh my goodness, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess of a game. But great to see Oil going hard, even went down. That's right. Do you think Dave Tippett was the right coach for the Oilers? Right now, if we go 2-0, absolutely. That'd be adding salt to the wound if Neil gets a Addy. Guys, if Neil scores 15 goals, we win the trade, hands down. I never thought this game would be so high scoring. I didn't think so either, but a win is a win indeed. That's all I'm saying. Are the worst team in LA? Well, they're 100%, but expected this game just the way it's going. Chewy, well, good on you. They should go to the 3-point system. I like the 2-point system. It really guts it out, especially with the loser point. I was happy with Hitch, but I'm fine with Tippett. And LA may be bad, but 2 points are 2 points. Guys, that's all we need to know. Major part of the game. It should be the Kazian tying goal, but it's not going to be because it's going to be the Neil goal that made it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Made it going. Actually, they're going to talk about both Neil goals. Okay, good pick. Good pick. I like it. 1 + 1 is still 2. Yes, it is. But we lose a third if Neil scores 15. I don't care. I don't care. Guys, literally, we gave up a third to get James Neal. Whippity, whippity, whippity. A third and some cap space. No worries whatsoever. Nuge needs to score for me tonight, though I predicted the line would have a big game. Well, Neil's had a big game. Nygaard's had a big game. Just need Nuge to do something. Kazian for Hart Trophy. I'm gonna take Mr. Draisaitl for the Hart this year. I think that's the safest bet on the Oilers all year. And they're going to call it offside. Now this game is the highest scoring game of the day. Yeah, I guess mathematically it would be, isn't it? The real deal, James Neal getting it done. Tippett is a great coach. Look at his system and watch the Oilers buy in and win, win, win. Going to be a great season. Well, if we can start the year on like a 4-0 run, I'm going to be losing my mind. I'm going to be predicting playoffs, and then we're going to shuddered for a bit and suck, and it's just the way it goes. Scores under 10, we give the third. Okay, well, Lucic must score 10. That's all we'll say. Kazian so far has been excellent this year, absolutely. Next reference to Reservoir Dog. Oh, I like it. Where'd you get it? This is the aggressive cat. Ah, I see it. I see it. Miss Bits. Miss Bits, come here. Like last year with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Mr. Orange, Hunter Lynx. Guys, we need an orange cat. Seriously, I don't know why Hunter is an orange. Like a big orange cat would have been cool to go with for the Oilers, given the orange thing. Tippett is out coaching the former Oilers coach, McClellan. Yeah, you know what? Anytime your boys get down as much as the Oilers have, what we were down 3-2, actually 2-1, 3-2, 4-3, 5-4, and now I've gone up in time. Oh, Jesus. Yes, so you have to cheer for Lucic to score. I have no problem. I don't wish this guy ill will. As guys, we're down to 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this second period on my screen right now. What's wrong with Dallas Aikens, Duck coach? Why is he one of the worst coaches in the NHL? He was just a mess in Edmonton. Petition for Orange to be Orange. I don't want to give him up, Mr. Orange. He's a turd at times, but I can't be giving him up. 2 minutes left. Cody, I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm going to get Zapper up here. I don't like the cat hair on my soup, but that's what I've got a lint brush for, I guess. Zap, you have to make your appearance all the time. So why don't you go get up there, get comfy in bed, and enjoy yourself a little bit here to end tonight's game. Oh yeah, let that Rogers Place Arena get it going. Rogers Arena is in Vancouver, Tyson. Smarten up. You're an Oilers fan. But 2 minutes to go, 31 seconds, 6 goals in the column for the Oilers. And here we go, bang, and what a save there by Mr. Mike Smith. No way you're back. Eakins there again. Yes, he is. The Oilers commentary, it's so exciting, especially in overtime. Connor DeLeon to Connor scores. Connor McDavid overtime winner. Absolutely. Truthful. Your cat is a true Oilers fan. Orange Crush. Side draft, absolutely. We got this. Pull quick. Yeah, I'd like to see the Kings pull quick, and let's get Mr. Real Deal Neil a game going. Mike has been shaky with his puck handling. Well, Rainbow, you know what? He gave up too early, but he's held it all together. Too many Rogers on buildings in Canada. It's all too confusing. Rogers Center. Neil get an empty netter for hat trick. Let's go, guys. Let's close this out. A minute 51. Todd McClellan calling his timeout. The LA Kings trying to get an attack going. From what I've seen from Lucic, he is too slow, and he may digress to being just a goon. He could. He absolutely could. Mike Smith needs to score. Guys, if Mike Smith scored a goal, that would just absolutely cap the night. Like, if I see Smith goal, I'm going to lose my mind. Goalie pulled, Nicholas says. So here we go. Mike Smith to the bench. Guys, if Mike Smith lights it up, I'm about to lose my mind. And, of course, Zap has to start scratching. That's exactly what she has to start doing with a minute 51 to go in this period. Zap, please get up here and do not scratch. I do not need them to listen to you scratching. Let's get this going. A minute 51. That is 111 seconds on the clock. A big save by Smith. The Oilers are going to chip it out of the zone. Down the ice. Connor McDavid's going to go greasing it. Smith goal. What? You're just trolling me here. As let's go here. The Oilers back around. Zach Kassian fans on the puck. And come on. We've got a minute 35 to go. 1 minute, you say. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, guys. We can clutch up and go 2-0. Cat scratch fever. Is anyone else? Live stream froze. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. My stream's still good. Because we're back. Oh my God, Benning. What? What did Benning do? Benning made a play? Has no. Smith home goal. Penalty. Penalty. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. So let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Gotta see this penalty. Empty netter penalty on that? I don't know. I'm not seeing a penalty on anything. As McDavid's going to get it out. Draisaitl up the ice. To James Neal. James Neal can't get it going. Benning through the in front of the net. James Neal penalty. What? You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Oh my goodness. Oh, you are kidding me. James Neal going for the puck, and it was behind him. Oh, you have got to be kidding me there. That is tough. That is a gutsy call by the ref. Hopefully it comes through. 45 seconds to come through on the penalty kill, guys. And the guest tonight on After Hours is Mr. Matthew Tkachuk. 45.2. This ref needs to be sent. Oh, my goodness. What a rough go. That's a tough one, but we're going to stick it through. We're going to stick up and stick strong as the Oilers will call their timeout right now. R.I.P. Neil's hat trick. Yeah, that's a tough go, but as long as the Kings pull the goalie, we can finish this one right here, right now. Even an LA fan would agree that was a bad call. Of course, it's on Neil. You're going to need Tums after this game. Let me tell you, I'm getting it going tonight. Will add to the excitement of the game. Chewy, that's for sure. You know what? It absolutely will. 6-4. This ref is an idiot. Well, Ace, we'll hold that. I read your comment. I'll just hide it. So we don't need to be attacking the ref here. So we got 45.2. The Oilers timeout. The shots are 31-30. Unless Hattie is in overtime. At least we can ice anything. That's for sure. But we'd start... I guess we wouldn't start overtime shorthanded. Seriously, this is an NHL level roughing. Well, they're just calling absolutely everything. I mean, stick infractions through the roof tonight. At least they're calling everything. They're making it consistent. No penalty. So 2-minute power play for the LA Kings. It's okay. Let's ice the puck with no whistle. Loving it. All right, 45 seconds to go. 43. Ticking, attacking is my DNA. Let's go 5. Okay, you're telling me, Nicholas, I don't have anything to worry about. Let's watch this penalty kill off. Let's go. Kopitar, down. And down. Come on now. Empty net. We're finished. We're good. We're keeping him to the outside. Keeping him to the outside. Keeping him to the outside, guys. 17 seconds. I'm liking what I'm seeing. A big shot missed. 13 seconds to go. The Kings can't set up an attack. Even 6-on-4. Oh my goodness. No way did the Oilers just about pull this out. A good save by Smith. My goodness. Wow, that one missed. And ladies and gentlemen, the Edmonton Oilers pull out perhaps the greasiest. We thought that game against the Canucks was greasy, but my goodness, that was even greasier than I've seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, a 4. Wow, a 4. I don't even know how. 4-point effort from Connor McDavid. Let me just leave you with this. I'm going to get out of here. 2-0. But wow, what a crazy ride. Guys, we are undefeated after 2 games to start the season. Down 2-1, come back. Down 3-2, come back. Down 4-3, come back. Down 5-4, come back. James Neal scores the goal and we get it going, guys. What a fantastic night. Thank you so much for being alongside me here in the chat this evening. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. I'm going to head out here and get the game review done. Ladies and gentlemen, you have yourselves a great night.